The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. When you come right down to it, who has deceived you as often as yourself? It's so simple to do. You give yourself no argument. You are what you say you are. Whatever you wish, you can believe, whether it's inconsistent with reality or not. Self-deception is only between you and your conscience. But supposing you don't have a conscience?
John, since I know you think the painting is valuable, I guess it's a fairly safe investment for me to make.
Believe me, Jeff, that picture is not worth $1,500. It's not worth 15 cents. I lied about it.
You what? But they trusted you. You, John Rose, the curator of paintings, say it's worth $1,500, and now you say it isn't? What's going on?
Our drama, The Gilbert Stuart, based on a story by Edith Wharton, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by James Agate Jr. and stars Gordon Gould. It is sponsored in part by True Value Hardware Stores. I'll be back shortly with Act One.
Hi, this is Gregory Harrison, Dr. Gonzo Gates on Trapper John, M.D. Make the rounds with me on CBS Sunday night. We'll stop by and see Alice and the gang at Mel's Diner. But let me give you a free word of medical advice. Don't eat the chili. Next, we'll look in on the Jeffersons for the last to catch. Then it's Trapper John, M.D., starring Pernell Roberts and me. It's all on CBS television Sunday night, starting at 9, 8 Central and Mountain. It'll make you feel good.
Anything else, Bill? Got something for hemorrhoid symptoms, Mr. Baxter? Pain, itch? Try this. Preparation H.
In many cases, Preparation H gives prompt, temporary relief of occasional pain and itching of hemorrhoidal tissues.
Great.
Actually helps shrink swelling of tissues caused by inflammation.
I'll try it.
Hi, Bill. How are you today?
Fine. Thanks to your good advice.
Doctor-tested Preparation H helps shrink hemorrhoidal swelling as it relieves pain and itch. Use only as directed.
Person to person, heart to heart. Together we can move the world if we do our part by helping care for the children. Nourish them to heal those in need. Care for the children of the world. If we help one needy child today through care, we'll change tomorrow for children everywhere.
Please send your check or money order to Care, Box 576, New York 10156, or local care office.
Terhune, Alabama has its own niche in the news as the birthplace of Grayson Terhune, who lived there, made millions out of cotton there, and died there. Old man Terhune loved his city, so he endowed the Terhune Museum, which houses one of the finest collections of Americana in the land. It is from its front door that curator John Rose rushes one morning and climbs into a waiting car.
You're late, John.
You're lucky I'm here at all, Eleanor. This happens to be one of my busiest days.
Cousin John, fasten your safety belt, and I'll tell you why I've kidnapped you. I think I found a work of art which every single museum, north, south, east, and west of us would give anything to own.
Oh, not again.
Does the name Mrs. Henry Fontaine mean anything to you? Cecily Fontaine?
Yes, old Grayson Terhune's sister.
Didn't she die a couple of years ago, right after her husband did?
No, she didn't. She just disappeared from society. Cecily Fontaine is as alive as you or I. She lives all by herself on River Street, and that's where we're going.
River Street? But what happened to the Lakeside Manor?
Her brother, Grayson, thinking Henry Fontaine was well fixed, didn't leave Cecily any money. And Henry lost all his in the crash. So the dear lady has been living at a cheaper address all these years. It's pathetic.
And now she wants to sell some valuable American decorative art. Or a Winslow Homer, or a Paul Revere teapot, or a Benjamin West etching. Am I close?
Oh, you're horrible. Why are you so negative?
Because I've gone through all this with you, Eleanor, many times. Frankly, if it wasn't for the fact that you and Jeff are engaged, I wouldn't even be polite.
Oh, you'll see.
Eleanor, I'm warning you. I can give you 1/2 hour on this wild goose chase, and that's all.
Just for that, I'm not going to tell you what it is I found. You'll just have to wait until we get to Mrs. Fontaine.
Don't tell me Mrs. Henry Fontaine lives in that house.
It's enough to make you cry when you think for years she was the leader of Terhune society.
Her husband left her nothing?
Nothing but what you're going to see upstairs. So shabby. The end of an era.
All right. Let's get it over with.
Maybe I should tell you what you're about to see. It'll put you in a better frame of mind. Cousin John, it's a Gilbert Stuart. A portrait of George Washington as a young man. Now, what do you think of that?
As a young man?
And the reason I think it might be for sale is that Mrs. Fontaine told me, in confidence, she may have to leave this rundown place this month. Of course, no one wants to take advantage, but what can you do? I'll lead the way. She's expecting us. Mr. Rose, there it is. Gilbert Stuart. What did I tell you? Isn't it an exquisite work?
Oh, I wouldn't use the word exquisite in describing this school of painting, Eleanor.
It's a fantastic likeness of George Washington.
I've never heard of Gilbert Stuart painting Washington as a young man.
It's always a privilege to be in the presence of great masters. What do you think, John?
Oh, Mrs. Fontaine, it is quite, extraordinary.
Well, now, you keep studying that portrait, Mr. Rose, and I shall make us all some tea. I said below.
I really must be going, Mrs. Fontaine. Our committee is away, and I've twice as much paperwork as usual.
No, I insist.
Eleanor, I can't stay. You said a half an hour.
I think you can buy it. Poor thing. She's very proud and wouldn't admit it. But she's down to practically nothing. I mean, look at this place. It's shameful.
I've seen the painting now. It's a fine painting of its period, certainly American. Now, what else do you want me to do?
I told you. Buy it for the museum. It's a Gilbert Stuart.
So she says. But it's not signed. It's quite possibly the work of another artist of the period. It might be the real thing, but who knows?
You're supposed to know, John. You think it's a forgery?
Of course not. It's unsigned, but it is obviously an original painting. But how could I know whose work was being forged?
Well, many painters never sign their work.
True, but not Stuart. Eleanor, look, I appreciate the trouble you went to, but I don't have the time to stay. Now, would you apologize to Mrs. Fontaine and tell her...
Here we are. The kettle is still boiling, but I thought I'd bring in the cups and saucers. Oh, I see you're still gazing at my masterpiece, Mr. Rose. My cousin was saying it's too bad the painting's not signed. That's perfectly true. If it had been, I don't think my husband could have afforded it even then. Oh, today it should be worth $1 million.
Well... perhaps not $1 million.
Did I tell you it's provenance, Mr. Rose?
I was just saying to Eleanor, my time is limited, so if you will forgive me, I must go. I'll make it a point of coming back some other time.
Oh, you're not leaving before we've had tea.
I have to. My committee's away. I wish I didn't have to, but I must.
Well, I realize how busy the curator of our splendid museum must be. But before you go, could you give me... I don't know how to put this. Mrs. Fontaine, would you like John to give you an idea as to the painting's value? Value? Oh, no one could know its value quite as well as I, who live with it.
Of course. I agree.
But it might be interesting to hear, as a mere matter of curiosity. Now, what estimate would you put on it? John, what would you say this Gilbert Stuart is worth? A rough estimate.
Oh, the picture would, of course, be worth much more if it were signed.
Oh, I think we can agree to that. Museums are reluctant to purchase the unsigned. But just as a matter of interest, what
value would I place upon it? Well, as it is, a conservative estimate of somewhere in the neighborhood, give or take, I would say $1,500.
I could never, under any circumstances, consider even for a moment the possibility of parting with the painting at such a price.
I can understand.
$1,500. My husband, Henry, purchased this Gilbert Stuart for me when we were on our honeymoon. What makes it so priceless to me personally is that Henry himself looked exactly like George Washington as a young man.
Eleanor, did you hear what I said?
Yes, I did, John. Mrs. Fontaine has written you a note asking you to come back.
That wasn't my question. Eleanor, did you put her up to it?
What do you mean?
I wish you'd get it out of your head that I'm such a bigwig at the museum. I don't have the authority.
John, if you made a valuable acquisition, they'd be happy to give you the authority. Now, when do you plan on seeing her?
Tomorrow, if I can't put it off.
Oh, don't put it off. Cecily Fontaine is getting quite desperate. She's too proud to say anything, but that's it.
All right, I'll see her. But I make no promises.
This time, I've already prepared the tea, Mr. Rose. Oh, I see you're looking around. It is a bit more bare. I'm trying to get rid of my things, so for a little while I shall have to do without drapes or carpets or the sofa. But we all can manage if we have to.
Oh, why did you wish to see me?
I must travel for my health. The doctors are scolding me. It's too hot in Alabama, and they recommend the Northeast. I have many friends in Boston and Philadelphia, so reluctantly, to avoid the expense of storage and insurance, I will accept your offer for the Gilbert Stuart.
Mrs. Fontaine, I have no authority to make purchases without the approval of the committee.
Oh, but I understood. Eleanor tells me that you practically decide such matters for the committee.
My cousin is given to generalizations. My opinion may have some weight with the committee.
Well, then.
For that very reason, I cannot buy the picture.
But I don't understand.
I remember you saying you understood museums do not purchase unsigned paintings.
Oh, well, not for what they're worth. Everyone knows that. But I understood. Well, the price you named, it is a misunderstanding, then.
I would say so, yes.
Well, of course, if there is anyone else, if you know anyone who would care to see the painting, I should be most happy.
Certainly, Mrs. Fontaine. I'll make it a point of asking around.
Oh, may I heat up your cup of tea with a bit more?
Yes, please.
I shall have to leave here, you know, if nobody cares to have it. I'm in such a state, Jeff, I don't know what to do.
Well, you won't feel that way, darling, when we're married.
Be serious.
Well, I am serious.
Your brother John is making life very difficult for me.
But what's he done now?
I found the most exquisite painting for him. A portrait of George Washington as a young man by Gilbert Stuart. The Gilbert Stuart. He made an offer and then backed down, saying he wouldn't buy it for the museum without the okay of the committee. And there, all the way. And frankly, Jeff, darling, I don't think Mrs. Fontaine can wait.
Mrs. Henry Fontaine?
That's the one.
She's low on funds? Needs the money?
And I know John will buy it ultimately. It's such a bargain. But I'm afraid it will be too late. I want to help her. I don't know where to turn.
Well, Eleanor, but could I see it?
You? But you were never interested in painting.
That's not so. I've always loved fine things. When we're married, I intend to raise orchids. I mean, there's money in that.
That's going to be your career, Jeff? Raising orchids?
Oh, could be. I just bought a book on it. I thought you'd be pleased.
Jeff, did it sink in what I said about poor Cecily Fontaine?
Yes, it did. And I said I wanted to see her Gilbert Stuart. I have an idea.
You have? Oh, Jeff.
Well, maybe I can help everyone. You'd like that, wouldn't you, Eleanor?
Come in.
Good afternoon, John. Have you got a moment?
Oh, come in, Jeff. Why not? I'm surprised to see you. Museums aren't exactly your beat.
John, I want to talk to you about Mrs. Fontaine's Gilbert Stuart.
What did you say?
Mrs. Fontaine's Gilbert Stuart. It's a remarkable painting, isn't it?
You seen it?
Well, Eleanor was nice enough to get Mrs. Fontaine's permission, and we went to her. The whole story of how she got it's so great, don't you think so?
Uh-huh.
I mean, her husband buying it as a wedding present on their honeymoon. I mean, it breaks your heart that she has to get rid of it. Especially since Henry Fontaine himself, when he was alive, looked just like George Washington as a young man.
So she told me, Jeff, yes.
Of course, she can't remember exactly where old Henry bought it, but I shouldn't think it matters much. I mean, it's still pretty valuable.
Yes, she thinks so.
Well, that's why I sort of want to consult with you, John. I mean, Eleanor says you valued it at $1,500.
I did say that, roughly speaking.
Well, now, I know that that's a low valuation based on the fact that the painting isn't signed. But the thing is, John, if the painting's really good, I know one shouldn't take advantage of it. I mean, it's obvious Mrs. Fontaine is in a tight spot, needs the money, and I wouldn't want for a minute to do that.
My dear brother Jefferson, could you put that into a simple declarative sentence?
Well, I was thinking of buying the painting myself. Well, that's why I came to see you, John.
The authenticity of paintings and their value is a problem that has plagued the art world for centuries. But isn't the heart of it simply honesty's perpetual battle against dishonesty? For some strange reason, a lot of people don't agree with old Ben Franklin's adage that honesty is the best policy. On the other hand, if everyone were on the up and up, what stories would we have to tell you on Mr. Theater? I'll return shortly with Act Two.
If you were one of the millions of readers who fell in love with Evergreen, you've been waiting for a wonderful new family saga like The Four Winds of Heaven. St. Petersburg, capital of the Russian Empire, 1910. A fairy tale world of palaces and grand balls for the Degunsberg, the foremost Jewish family in Russia, proudly pinning their hopes and dreams on their radiant young daughter.
See, my friend, a man might commit murder for a beautiful woman. But for Sonia, he would give his life. Sonia, the next guy.
Suddenly, heartlessly, the dancing is over, and war and revolution scattered the Degunsberg to the four winds of heaven. And Sonia is forced to choose between her heritage and her deepest desires. A magnificent novel about the passions that tear families apart, but also sustain them. The Four Winds of Heaven by Monique Raphael High, a New Dell paperback bestseller.
Helping you to get a fair share for the job that you do. Helping to make it right, shedding a little light. Someone cares about you.
Hi, this is Lola Falana. You know, the federal minimum wage is $3.10 an hour for most workers. That's right, $3.10 an hour. If you're not being paid the $3.10 and you think you should be, call the nearest wage and hour office today. Helping you to get a fair share for the job that you do. Helping to make it right, getting a little light. Someone cares about you. This message from the U.S. Department of Labor, this station, and me, Lola Falana.
Small museums endowed privately by one person, open to the public, are everywhere in the world. This one, the Terhune, in a town of the same name, built by a man of the same name, prides itself on its Americana. The curator of paintings is John Rose. His younger brother, Jefferson, is about to make the biggest mistake of his life. Am I right about that, John?
Yes, that's what I thought at the time. Jeff really hadn't got a start in life. He was in love, but that didn't put his feet on the ground. He knew less than nothing about art, but he had a good heart and was pretty good at saving his money. What he was best at was his love for Eleanor, who just happened to be our fifth cousin.
I'm not doing this for love, John. Well, yes, I guess the way I am.
Jeff, you're making a big mistake. Don't buy that painting.
I can just about scrape together $1,500 to give Mrs. Fontaine for a Gilbert Stuart. Well, just about. And I want to. But before I make her an offer, I want to be sure I'm not standing in the way of her getting more money for it.
You don't even know this woman. You're doing this because you think it'll please Eleanor.
In a way, yes. I know it sounds absurd. It isn't the kind of thing I'd normally go in for, but in this case, I'm glad to do what I can. You know the circumstances, that poor lady. Anyway, knowing what you think of the picture, I think it's a pretty safe investment for Eleanor and me.
Jeff, will you listen to me? The picture's not worth $1,500. It's not worth 15 cents. I simply lied about it, that's all.
You what? But they trusted you.
Can't you see how it happened? I realized that the poor woman's pride and happiness hung on her face in that picture. Her husband bought it for her on their honeymoon. And heck, Henry Fontaine was a wealthy man at the time. Was he dumb enough to be taken in? Or was he at heart a cheapskate? How could I open up that can of beans?
Oh, I don't know what Eleanor will say.
I tried to tell Mrs. Fontaine. You've met her. She may be an old battleship rusting in dry dock, but she's still a battleship. So, I lied. But I'm not going to have you spend your saved-up money because I was too chicken to come out with the truth.
Well, I understand what you're saying, John.
You mustn't buy that painting.
But I feel I must.
You haven't already.
Well, no. All I did was tell Mrs. Fontaine where she could reach me. I wanted to see you first to make sure the museum didn't want it.
Not in 100 years.
Well, thanks a lot for leveling. I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't tell Eleanor. It might bother her if she knew it wasn't really a Gilbert Stuart. But it won't make any difference to me.
Gabby, wait for me here, will you? I'm on the trail of a painting for the museum, and we'll be leaving here to go back the moment I get it. Okay?
Yeah, sure, Mac. I'll wait.
This is John Rose. Is this Mrs. Fontaine's apartment?
Yes, it is, John. Is that you?
Who's that?
It's Eleanor. Come on up.
Eleanor. Where's Mrs. Fontaine?
I don't know. When Jeff and I showed up this morning, she was gone.
The place is empty. Where did she go?
She didn't tell me.
So Jeff didn't see her either.
No, when she wasn't here, he left.
I'm relieved. Thank heaven.
Why? He wanted to buy the Gilbert Stuart.
I thought I detected a little prompting from the wings.
What's that mean?
You had no right to encourage him to buy that painting.
Why? Do you have some kind of exclusivity? You turned it down.
I'll get it. At least they haven't taken the phone out. Hello?
Hello, who's this?
Jeff? It's John.
Oh, hi. Hey, does Eleanor still happen to be there?
Yes, she's here. Listen, Mrs. Fontaine's not here. Everything's gone. Do you know where she is?
Oh, no, I don't. Can I talk to Eleanor?
Okay, hold on. Eleanor, I'm going to find the super. He must know where she's gone. See you.
Hello, Jeff? It's Eleanor.
Is John still there?
No, he went downstairs.
I know where Mrs. Fontaine is. She just called me. I said I'd be over to see her at her new place.
Well, Jeff, why don't you come over here first?
Okay.
And we'll go over together. Now, let me have where she's moved to. I'll write it down.
I beg your pardon, but I was looking for the superintendent.
Oh, and I'm the superintendent. Mrs. Neary's the name. Are you looking for a room? Because we just have a nice one that's become available.
No, I'm trying to find out where Mrs. Fontaine went. Do you happen to know?
No, she never told me.
Look, I'm an old friend of the family, and she has a painting which I'm interested in.
Oh, sure, yes, that painting. I had to be so careful. She wouldn't let me carry it downstairs. She's gone.
And you don't know where. Oh, thank you just the same. And if you should hear anything, I'll leave you my card, Mrs. Neary. If you do, please call me immediately.
John, are you down there?
End of the hall, Eleanor. Mrs. Neary, you know Eleanor, my cousin?
Jeff knows where Cecily Fontaine went. She called him
What did you tell him?
to come right over here.
Thank you, Mrs. Neary. Eleanor, I've got a million things to do today, but I don't want my brother in on this. Agreed?
Uh-huh.
You give me Mrs. Fontaine's new address, and I'll go over alone. When Jeff gets here, tell him, I don't care what you do or say, take him to the zoo, but just keep him away. This is the place, driver. For your own information, I think we're closing in on that painting. Wait for me here again, okay? Then as soon as I've got the prize, we'll head back for the museum.
Okay, Mac, I'll wait.
Mrs. Fontaine.
Oh, Mr. Rose. Well, how did you find me? I was just going out to do some grocery shopping.
May I tag along?
Well, it would be a pleasure. I don't know this neighborhood at all, but I had to get a few things. Well, how have you been, Mr. Rose? Very busy at the museum?
I really don't know where to begin.
Oh, Mr. Rose, I quite understand. And you didn't have to come out all this way to apologize. But I did misunderstand, thinking the appraisal was an offer. As it is, I have the Gilbert Stuart with me, and I'm a little proud I didn't give it up. Last night, while I was packing, I had the painting propped up, and I was looking at it. And it was Henry and I just talking about things. He did look like that, you know.
May I say something?
I suppose you think it's silly of me, an old lady who talks to paintings, but it's so lifelike if you knew him.
I think you're entitled to believe and to do what your heart tells you, but the reason I'm here...
Oh, how nicely you say that. You must be wondering why I'm still in Terhune. I decided I should wait a few weeks before going up north. The weather is so pleasant here right
I
now.
understand, but what I'd like to say is...
And dear Mrs. Neary, my landlady, I had already given my notice. This little pension was all I could get at short notice, but I'm happy with this little park and the benches.
Mrs. Fontaine, may I suggest we sit a moment? I have been running about all day.
Yes, let's. Right here. Oh, don't you love it when all you can hear are the birds, no man-made city noises?
Mrs. Fontaine, the museum would be honored if you would allow us to purchase the Gilbert Stuart for $1,500.
Oh, dear. Oh, I don't know what to say. Oh, dear. I know I have a handkerchief somewhere in this handbag. I'm allergic to some kind of pollen this time of the year. It just makes my eyes water. There. That's better. Well, I can't say I'm surprised, because my brother Grayson, who endowed the museum, always said he'd have only the best people running the place.
I don't know about that.
Well, it's a strange thing about life, Mr. Rose. Of course, you're too young to know. The unexpected inevitably happens.
Mrs. Fontaine, I hope this time the unexpected is rewarding. I have a check here made out to you, Mrs. Henry Fontaine, for $1,500. Please accept it.
Oh, I'm being so foolish. You must think I'm just a silly old woman. Mr. Rose, I'm ashamed to say I had given up hope. Almost everything that had meaning for me. Beautiful little things that Henry and I had collected over the years together one by one. I had to sell them.
Mrs. Fontaine, I've had a cab waiting for me since I started looking for you. And that meter is still running.
Oh, dear.
I really must pick up the painting and get back to the museum.
Of course. Well, we'll go straight back to my new place and fetch it. Nothing's unpacked yet. It's all standing in the hallway. Do you know what I think? I think I shall move back to Mrs. Neary's. Oh, Mr. Rose, would it be an imposition, seeing you have a taxi waiting for you, if I asked you to give me a lift? Here we are. I didn't lock the front door. Oh, wasn't that reckless of me? Where's the painting?
You brought it right here?
Yes. I thought I leaned it in front of this suitcase. I'm sure I took it inside.
There's a big pile of clothes here on top of this box. Maybe it's under that.
No, I put it right here where I am standing up against that big brown case. I'm positive.
Now, don't excite yourself. It couldn't have walked off by itself. We'll look everywhere in the hall.
I don't have to look. I know it's not here. I know it. Don't think I'm imagining things, but you see, Henry speaks to me through that painting. When I'm near the painting, I feel reassured. And right now, I don't hear Henry.
Hold on a second. My taxi. It's gone.
The taxi you came in?
Of course, that's it. I mentioned I was coming here for a painting. The driver saw me walk away with you. The door was open. He grabbed it and drove off. But what made him think it was valuable?
I had Gilbert Stuart written on the paper I had wrapped it in.
That's why. Heaven spare us from an artistic thief.
Well, I suppose you want me to give you back the check.
No, not at all. Of course not. Unless I'm way off base. We'll be getting a call from the thief asking us to ransom the painting. He's certainly in for a surprise. And I didn't even pay him his fare. Half a day.
But it's dreadful. How can you laugh? You are going to be paying for my Gilbert Stuart twice.
Mrs. Fontaine, don't you believe it?
What an interesting trick of fate it is that an unwanted object purchased in charity should be stolen. So often, opportunity makes a thief. This time, it would appear, the thief has done the victim a favor. I shall return shortly with Act 3.
You can make light work of sweeping even heavy dirt with the help of an Empire outdoor push broom from True Value Hardware Stores. Hi, Pat Summerall to tell you their heavy-duty 18-inch outdoor push broom features 30 Palmyra bristles designed to easily sweep wet or dry leaves, metal or wood shavings, mud, rubbish, or even light snow from your patio, driveway, or other rough surface. The bristles rinse clean and dry quickly after use. The super block won't rot, warp, or crack, and the two-position handle helps provide more even bristle wear. Right now, this Empire 18-inch outdoor push broom from True Value Hardware Stores is specially priced at just $3.99. It's just part of the wide selection of quality Empire brushes and brooms you'll find available at participating True Value Hardware Stores and home centers. And save gas you won't have to drive far for your hardware and houseware needs. If you're looking for values, service, and selection, you'll find it nearby at any one of the more than 5,000 True Value Hardware Stores and home centers nationwide.
Winston Churchill, Albert Einstein, Nelson Rockefeller, Bruce Jenner, Thomas Edison, Leonardo da Vinci. These people, and many other brilliant, talented, creative people, overcame a form of learning disability. This is Pat Collins for the Foundation for Children with Learning Disabilities. There are over 10 million children in this country who are learning disabled, and they can be helped to overcome their learning differences. We owe it to them and to ourselves. Some of these children can be our country's future doctors, lawyers, artists, scientists, and politicians. You can help children with learning disabilities. Please send a contribution to FCLD, 99 Park Avenue, New York, New York, 10016. That's FCLD, 99 Park Avenue, New York, New York, 10016.
Cecily Fontaine, a rather eccentric elderly lady, has sold what she believes is an unusual Gilbert Stuart painting, portrait of George Washington as a young man, to John Rose, curator of the Terhune Museum. Not that John Rose wanted it, or thought the portrait worth buying, or was distressed when it was stolen. There were other paintings he wished to acquire for the museum, but this so-called Gilbert Stuart plagued him every minute of the day.
Yes?
Hello? Is this where you buy the paintings?
Sometimes.
Is this the curator?
Speaking.
Somebody asked me to call you about a painting by Gilbert Stuart.
Oh, yes. Gilbert Stuart.
He thought you might be interested.
Mm-hmm. When did this somebody acquire it?
When?
How long ago?
Oh, a long time ago.
A real Gilbert Stuart?
Yeah, it says on the back, portrait of George Washington as a young man.
Really?
That's what it said.
I believe you.
Now, this party asked me to contact you because he knows the Terhune Museum specializes in American paintings.
We do indeed.
So?
So?
That's what I said before. He was thinking you might like to buy it.
We've already bought a Gilbert Stuart very similar to that. Perhaps identical.
You're kidding.
Yes, we have. I have the bill of sale right in front of me.
Huh? What's the one I got?
Do you want my professional advice?
Sure.
It's probably a fake. It's no Gilbert Stuart.
How do you know?
I don't. But if you want to do your friend a favor, have him take that painting to the Museum of Fine Arts in Mobile. Now, if it's real, they'll offer you double what we could pay here.
Well, supposing he can't get to Mobile. You sure you're not interested?
You tell him we don't buy fakes. If it's a fake, he's got nothing to worry about. But if it's real, in Alabama, stolen art is 20 years hard labor. Hello? Hello?
John, I've got the most wonderful news.
Eleanor, I'm really not up to wonderful news. Would you mind very much just going away right now?
John Rose, I can't believe my own cousin would talk to me
Eleanor,
like...
I'm expecting a very important phone call. I'm in the middle of some delicate negotiations.
Oh, tell me. I've got to know.
If I tell you, will you go away?
Yes, I will.
I'm working on a surprise for Alfred Crozier, chairman of the Acquisitions Committee. He'll be back in a few days. Now, I've got the inside track to a genuine Bartley Reynolds. The owner is a Reynolds. And yesterday, I made them an offer. If they accept it today, we're in. If that phone rings, and it's a yes, I'm out of here and nothing flat, down to the attorney's office to sign the agreement. So please, Eleanor, be good to me and leave. It'll make up for all the trouble I went through with Mrs. Fontaine.
Oh, that's why I'm here. And so is Cecily Fontaine.
She's here?
I said I'd go in first. You know how shy she is.
That woman's here?
Mrs. Fontaine, he'll see you now. Oh, Mr. Rose, how splendid to see you again. I brought you a surprise right here in this package. It's the Gilbert Stuart. I went back to that house to ask if perhaps someone living there had seen the painting, picked it up perhaps. And when I walked into the downstairs hall, there it was, to just as if it had never disappeared.
Mrs. Fontaine, would you, yes, hello, John Rose here. Yes, Mr. Reynolds. Just a moment, please. Ladies, would you mind very much going outside? Eleanor, it's that call I told you about.
I'm going to unwrap the Gilbert Stuart, Mr. Rose, for just one last look at our first president as a young man.
No, please, Mrs. Fontaine. I have a very important call, and I'm not able to hear. Mr. Reynolds, I'll be right with you. Mrs. Fontaine, please.
Well, I know you're as anxious as I am.
Mr. Reynolds, would you mind repeating that?
Mr. Rose, Henry will be happy here, won't he?
No, if you don't take Mrs. Fontaine out of this office immediately, I'm not going to be responsible.
Mrs. Fontaine, John is delighted to have the portrait back, but I think we ought to go...
Hello, Mr. Reynolds. Mr. Reynolds. Oh, great heavens almighty. He hung up.
All's well that ends well. My offer was accepted. The Bartley Reynolds was ours. Chalk a plus up for me so far as closure was concerned. But on the minus side was the $1,500 debit of that darn Gilbert Stuart. I had 2 days to dream up something. 2 days, and closure would be back.
Hi, working late?
Hi, Jeff. Yeah, it's working late. Alfred Crozier and some of the committee are due in, and I'm trying to get caught up.
What's that in the corner? So you did buy Mrs. Fontaine's painting for the museum?
Yes, I did.
You're going to leave it there in the corner?
With any luck, I can stash it away somewhere in the basement.
John, I didn't get you in trouble, did I?
Who knows? But if anybody did it, it was myself.
Well, I can still take it off your hands.
No, it'll work out.
Oh, what can happen?
I've defrauded the museum, A. B, since Mrs. Fontaine had to be kept from starving, I decided the rich museum could afford it better than you, Jeff.
Oh, boy.
The awkward part is that they do trust me, and I do have full power to buy for the museum. Fortunately, the committee is mostly well-to-do and good-hearted men who don't know art. The one exception is Albert Crozier. If he finds this painting and starts asking me questions, I may have to join you in one of your business ventures.
Oh, good to see you, John.
Mr. Crozier, we've missed you. When did you get here?
Last Saturday.
Oh, a good trip?
Oh, not bad. I did France and Italy, found a few items that I'd like to talk over with you. I see you've picked up a painting or two since I left.
Well, the Bartley Reynolds seemed too good an opportunity to pass up, especially since the French government was after it. I think we got a bargain.
I congratulate you. Now, tell me about the other painting, the Gilbert Stuart.
I never said it was a Gilbert Stuart.
No, of course not. There is Gilbert Stuart written on the frame, but I saw on the back you'd modified it too. American portraiture, 18th, 19th century. Well, now, what about it? Where did you pick it up?
I paid very little for it.
$1,500, I think.
Have you seen it?
Oh, yes, I have. And I thought if you had a moment, we could go down to the basement together and have another look. You know, if I hadn't heard about it from another source, I never would have found it.
Well, this is the first time I've seen you since you're back.
We don't generally keep new paintings in the basement. If I didn't know better, I'd say that you'd been hiding it down here. Why hasn't it been hung, by the way?
I'm waiting to have it cleaned. What do you think of it?
Well, a Gilbert Stuart. Well, just what you do.
It isn't a Gilbert Stuart.
How silly of me. You did say that, and who is the subject supposed to be?
George Washington is a young man.
Oh, is Stuart supposed to have painted it from life?
I don't think it's possible. The Athenaeum studies of Washington, Gilbert Stuart painted in 1796, when the general was 64 years old. This portrait in similar style shows a young man about 18. Now, why would Gilbert Stuart want to paint a young Virginian whose only fame at 18 was as surveyor for Culpeper County?
But you call it a painting of the same period?
I'm not even certain as to the period.
What are you certain of?
That it's a darned bad picture.
Exactly. Well, that's all we wanted to know.
We? The committee?
Yes, I The committee. You see, John, if you hadn't been certain it was a darn bad picture, our position would have been a little awkward. Our curator of paintings not being able to distinguish good from bad and so on.
I must be particularly obtuse today, but I can't understand what you're getting at.
Oh, you will, John. I ran into your cousin Eleanor on Sunday. I shouldn't say ran into her. She came up to the house and insisted on seeing me. Seems she located a silver chafing dish, 18th century, she thinks we ought to buy. And she told me, John, under what conditions this painting was purchased.
Eleanor doesn't know anything about the conditions. She wasn't there at the transaction, nor does she know my opinion of the picture.
Are you quite sure she doesn't?
I don't know exactly what she knows.
As soon as I saw it down here at the basement Saturday, I knew that it required some explanation. This, pseudo Stuart.
You might have come to me. I was home all Sunday.
I was going to speak to you first thing Monday morning, but, as I say, your cousin came to the house and she knew all about it.
Oh?
In fact, it was giving her sleep this night.
I'm glad to hear that.
But I slept like a baby. After all, we can't forget Mrs. Fontaine is the sister of Grayson Terhune, who founded and endowed our museum. That her husband should have lost everything and passed away is unfortunate. However,
what are you getting at?
Not so fast, John, all in good time. There's a little head of flamingos I picked up in Parma that I want you to see. Face like a McIntyre eagle. We'll go have a look at it. In the meantime, John, I've been charged by the committee to commend you for your promptness in securing the Bartley Reynolds for our collection. If you hadn't been wide awake, we'd probably have lost it.
Mr. Crozier, I don't see how that alters the case of my using museum funds as I did.
The case?
I bought Mrs. Fontaine's Gilbert Stuart because I thought her situation was desperate. And I couldn't raise $1,500 overnight myself. What I did was indefensible. And I assure you the money will be refunded.
The money's already been refunded. The fact is, the museum has sold Mrs. Fontaine's Gilbert Stuart.
Sold it? To whom?
Why, to the committee. As I said, how can we forget Cicely Fontaine is the sister of the man responsible for the museum being here and our being here? That she should have fallen on hard times, we can't overlook that. She's our responsibility and will continue to be so. Your cousin Eleanor tells me she was actually turned into the street the day you gave her the $1,500.
I acted on impulse. I wish I could have said I spent the museum's money on her because she was a Terhune, but I didn't.
And it's impulse that has enabled the committee, a number of well-to-do gentlemen, to perform a charitable act at very small individual expense. They chipped in, and they purchased the painting.
At your instigation?
Somebody had to do something. Like you, when there's a need, one has to act.
It is very charitable, especially from those who love art. What in heaven's name are they going to do with that fake? Just look at it.
Well, and in slight recognition for securing the Bartley Reynolds at a much lower figure than we would have spent, we beg you, that is, the committee begs you, to accept the gift from all of us of Mrs. Fontaine's Gilbert Stuart. We've all had a look at it, and we agree, John. The portrait of George Washington as a young man looks a great deal like you.
And so, to this day, Cecily Fontaine's Gilbert Stuart hangs in the office of the curator himself. We like to think from time to time that Mrs. Fontaine stops by, looks at the painting, and perhaps murmurs something to Henry. For in addition to the funds supplied her by the committee, a word to Henry would help keep her going. I shall return shortly.
This is Gene King for your Better Business Bureau. Is there something you'd really like to have, but you think you can't afford it? Well, have you considered buying on credit? Keep in mind, though, that credit shopping is as important as shopping for the items you want. And deciding if you can afford credit should be your major consideration. Now, here are a few tips. The basis for wise credit buying is wise budget planning. It's important to know exactly how much you can afford to pay each month for your credit purchases.
and to balance that against your regular bills. Keep in mind that credit does cost money, and a good budget plan should include all your expenses for a full year. Also, some money should be budgeted for emergencies. And what's left, you see, will be the deciding factor in whether or not you can afford credit. A tip from your Better Business Bureau. I'm going to apologize before proceeding. When the curtain was about to rise on today's Mystery Theater presentation, I steered you wrong. I said this story would be about self-deception. It wasn't. It was all about hope. Of course, we must remember that some say hope is a more gentle name for fear. Our cast included Gordon Gould, Carol Teitel, Tracy Ellis, and Lloyd Batista. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
The king is not to be disturbed. Not for his son. Those are my orders.
Sentry, if you wish to preserve your life, you'd better show me the way to the king's tent.
I'll show you with my sword.
You stupid soldier. I'm coming down from my horse. Now, Sentry, put that sword away and take care of my horse. Water him and rub him down well.
I told you the king will see no one.
By Zeus, I'll find him myself. Now get out of my way. I'm Alexander, his son, you fool. If I must, I must. If there's no other way, I'll have to kill one of my father's sentries. Come back, you!
I'm hiding.
Safe passage to the other world, you
Stupid man.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Man, wrote Voltaire more than 200 years ago, is the only animal who knows he will die. But man does not, and never has, accepted this dire bit of knowledge, not completely. He struggles still to discover or invent some reason to believe that he is immortal. That, however altered, he will nevertheless live on forever. And that is why, centuries ago, ghost stories were born.
You must appease the god Hermes.
But my daughter...
Pacify the Eumenides.
What of my daughter?
Reconsecrate the temple. All pollution must be removed.
My daughter, what of her?
Your daughter cannot be laid to rest within the boundaries of this city. She must be taken outside these walls and buried there.
Our mystery drama, Night Visitor, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Elspeth Eric and stars Terry Keane. It's possible that the cavemen sat around the fire after dark and told stories of strange shapes they had seen and awful sounds they had heard, and wondered aloud if their ancestors were trying to get in touch with them. We can't know for sure because they could not record their experience. But a ghost story from the 4th century before Christ has come down to us. Its setting is Macedonia, and we have given our adaptation the title of Night Visitor.
He couldn't have picked a worse time to pay a visit. It had been a scant few weeks since the light had gone out of our lives. I suppose it's possible he had not heard of my daughter's death. After all, he lived in Therma,
And I don't believe he traveled to Amphipolis more than 2 or 3 times on business for King Philip II. And he'd never before been a guest in our home. Still, Demonstratus, my husband, and I did our poor best to prepare for his arrival.
Mercedes is very close to the king, you know.
I know.
And to the young Prince Alexander, too, I believe.
Craterus was a general in Alexander's army.
He's dead, Sheraton.
6 months married, and he died.
Then she died.
There's no need to remind me.
Forgive me, my dear.
Such a brilliant marriage, such a happy marriage. Then a widow so soon. Then...
Dear wife...
She lingered only a few months after his death. Our only child. Our lovely young daughter, our beautiful Philinian.
Dear wife...
Now this fool intrudes himself on our grief.
You said yourself he may not even know.
Yes. It must be that he doesn't know. Or he couldn't be so tactless, so unfeeling.
His room is ready for him, I suppose. He'll be tired after his trip from Therma.
It's prepared. I gave Melissa instructions.
Properly prepared, I hope.
Our best linen sheets.
Food and drink.
Spice cakes, apples, plums.
A carafe of wine.
Oh, yes. And our best crystal goblets with the gold rim.
Mistress?
Yes, Melissa.
The gentleman from Therma has arrived.
Mercedes is here.
It had been several years since Mercedes had last been in our city, so I had no clear picture of what sort of man to expect. I must admit that I was most pleasantly, most favorably impressed. The man who entered our house was, I should think, about 40 years old, strikingly handsome, well-built, intelligent, and beautifully mannered. I must confess the thought crossed my mind how our daughter Philinian would have admired this man, perhaps even loved him. I told him briefly of her marriage, of her widowhood, and lastly of her death. He was most sympathetic, very kind, very understanding. Really a remarkable young man. We said good night to him, and Melissa showed him to his room.
A proper young man. I'm happy to have him for a guest.
So am I.
Are you sorry you were so fretful about his coming here?
I couldn't know he'd be so charming. I think I've planned everything well. Melissa will devote all her time to him.
Can't we give him a servant who's not quite so old?
Perhaps we should.
I can't imagine that at court he's tended by an aged crone.
I suppose not. In the morning I'll see what I can do.
I think you should. We want to make a good impression.
I know.
Well, are you ready to retire? What's that?
It sounded like Melissa.
Well, what kind of...
Mistress! Master!
Melissa, what is it? What's possessed
Come in,
you?
woman, come in.
What's frightened you? Demonstratus. Some wine.
Up there.
Where? Up where?
His room.
Here, drink this.
Whose room do you mean?
The gentleman. The one from Therma.
Mercedes?
What do you know about Mercedes?
I looked in upon him a minute ago to see if he was cold or if he needed anything. Oh, mistress.
Yes, go on.
He was asleep, in bed and asleep.
Of course.
I peered at the bed. He was sleeping peacefully, but beneath the coverlet I could distinguish a form. Not his. Oh, another's.
What do you mean, old woman?
2 people were in that bed. Side by side.
Oh, come now, you're joking.
Of course you are.
Oh, your eyes are failing.
Yes, that's it.
No. I saw them.
Melissa.
That's not all, my mistress. I crept closer to the bed. I thought, as you think now, that I must be wrong. But there they were. The 2 of them, lying next to each other. Oh, mistress, how can I tell you? One of them was... Philinian, your daughter.
Can you conceive of what I felt? Incredulity, of course. It was not yet 6 months since we had placed the body of our beloved child on the bier within the tomb. The old servant's words were a desecration. A fluttering fear trembled within us both. What if something between disbelief and anxiety and a desire to quiet the old servant, something made us decide that one of us should accompany Melissa to the bedroom where Mercedes lay with whom? With what? It was decided that I should be the one. I think you were losing your senses, Melissa. You stay. I'll go in.
Yes, mistress.
It's true. There are 2 of them.
You see.
Mercedes and a woman.
Go closer. Close to the bed.
Yes. A woman.
Fillinian.
No. Not Fillinian.
Yes, it is she.
But it's impossible to tell.
It is she.
The room is so dark.
Her hair, her skin, her nightdress.
I can't believe.
Believe.
It's not my daughter. It's not Fillinian. It's some stranger.
It is your daughter, mistress. I swear to it.
Close your mouth, old woman.
I saw what I saw. I tell you, I saw.
Hush. We must not be found here. My husband is waiting for us below stairs. Come. Indeed, Demonstratus was waiting for us in a fever of impatience. I had decided that I would not tell him anything of a definite nature, for I was not sure myself. There had been a moment there in the bedroom when I thought I recognized the hair, the skin, the nightdress. They were familiar to me. But that signified nothing, really. Fillinian could not have been the only girl with chestnut hair and peach-pink skin. Not the only one to wear a white sleeping gown threaded with yellow ribbons. Oh, no. No.
Well, what did you find? Nothing. Am I right? Nothing at all.
Nothing. He says we found nothing. Tell him. Go on, tell him.
Charito, tell me.
It is true. Mercedes was not alone in his bed.
Not alone?
There was a woman.
Fillinian.
What?
No. Someone who looked somewhat like, who could conceivably be mistaken for her. The hair, the coloring, the clothing.
It was Fillinian.
Be quiet, you crazy old woman.
I knew her from the day she was born. I watched her grow to womanhood. I tended her in the cradle. I guarded her at school. I cared for her till she married and left me. I know her, head to foot, body and soul. Her life has been so interwoven with mine that I could not fail to recognize her if I met her in hell.
Stop your ravings, Melissa. Our Fillinian lies on her bier in the tomb where we placed her.
She has left it. She has escaped and found her way into this house, into his bed.
I forbid you to speak another word. Do you want to be dismissed from our service? Do you want to beg bread on the streets?
I saw what I saw.
Go to bed, Melissa. You're tired.
All the same, I
We
saw.
will talk in the morning, Melissa. Crazy old woman.
What did you see, Charito?
I saw a woman, that's true enough. But it was no one we know. And most assuredly, it was not Fillinian. The very idea.
Mercedes must know many women in Amphipolis. He must have stirred more than one feminine heart in the past.
It could have been some woman from our streets.
What are you going to do about it?
Why, nothing.
But you must do something.
What would you have me do?
Why, ask him. Ask him who invaded his bed in the middle of the night.
Demonstratus. It could have been anyone. Mercedes is an attractive man, so virile, so handsome, so distinguished. It would be a simple thing for him to plan an assignation.
Nevertheless, it was in my house that he carried it out, and I mean to confront him with it in the morning.
No.
Are you afraid, Cherito? Afraid of what I might learn?
Yes, it was true. I was afraid. A nameless, gnawing fear twisted my bowels. A haunting anxiety about what might lie ahead for all of us. And a terrifying suspicion that Melissa was not fabricating, nor was she deranged. That what she said she had seen, she had, in all truth, actually seen.
Arthur Schopenhauer, who died in 1860, was a renowned German philosopher, well known for his pessimistic views of the nature of man. It was his contention that we are born with a belief in ghosts, and that never, never will we be free of it. But of course, as I have said, Schopenhauer was a pessimist. I'll continue shortly with Act Two. The Each of us, it's safe to say, has at some time lost a loved one. Our memories combine with our sense of loss and deprivation in a huge effort to bring them back to us. There are moments when it even seems that our love and longing must be strong enough to accomplish this. But what if it were true? What if we truly possessed such supernatural power? It's enough to scare us to death.
It was the king himself who had suggested that I spend my 3 days in Amphipolis with Demonstratus and Cherito. True, I remembered them from times past, an agreeable couple with a well-run household and most excellent food and drink. They had seemed a happy little family, and I was sorry to learn of the demise of their only child. I frankly felt that they thought well of me, and that they honestly liked me. So I was startled when early the next morning I heard an angry, imperious knocking at the door of my chamber.
Mercedes, open the door. I must speak with you. Now, Mercedes, now.
Demonstratus, what is the meaning
Let
of...
us in.
And Cherito, what is the reason for this early intrusion?
I did not want to come, but my husband...
Are you going to let us come in?
Oh, yes, of course. I am your guest. This is your house. Come in by all means, come in.
Thank you.
Demonstratus, what's happened? Why are you...
There's no one here. You see, Cherito? There's no one here at all.
Oh, did you expect to find someone?
A woman.
Oh, yes, a woman. Yeah.
Melissa looked in upon you last night, some hours after you retired, to see if you needed anything. She saw a woman by your side.
And, as was her duty, she informed us.
Well, yes, of course, it was her duty. I hope you were not unduly perturbed.
It's true, then?
Oh, yes, it is quite true. A few seconds after I reached this room, a most lovely lady appeared. I was quite taken by surprise, I can tell you. But she was so fair, so lovely, I could not on the instant send her away. You understand.
Go on.
And besides, she told me with such passionate sincerity that I could not disbelieve her completely, that she had loved me for years.
It was someone you knew?
To my knowledge, I had never seen her before. I did not press her for her name. She was clearly a lady of breeding and distinction. And she begged for my love, and I gave it to her. Forgive me if I violated your hospitality, but I was sorely tempted, and I succumbed.
All of that is understandable, Mercedes.
Perhaps forgivable, too.
I thank you for your tolerance.
Where is the woman now?
Well, when I awoke this morning, when you and your wife came knocking at my door, she was gone. Sometime during the night, she went away, or was spirited away.
What? Why do you say that? Why do you say she could have been spirited away?
Why, because both her arrival and her departure was so mysterious, so completely out of the ordinary, so unconventional.
She was a spirit?
A ghost. Is that what you think?
Oh, no. I meant nothing of the sort. This was a real woman, a woman of this earth, of flesh and blood. Why do you think she... Of what are you accusing me?
Mercedes, my friend, you had best sit down while I tell you what is suspected. Only suspected, mind you.
Suspected by an old and unstable servant in the house.
Melissa?
Melissa says... She swears that the woman in your bed was... our daughter.
Your daughter?
Our Felinian.
But your daughter is dead. You told me last night that...
Mercedes, after Melissa told her story of what she had seen...
Or thought she had seen.
I myself came into this room. The woman in your bed, though there was little light to see by, still, the woman did bear... I must confess it in the name of truth. She did bear a certain resemblance to Felinian.
Oh, no. The woman who invaded my room, she was no specter. She wasn't a ghost. Look there. We sat at that table and we ate and we drank. We ate cakes and fruit and drank wine from your beautiful gold-rimmed goblets. And here, look, here's something else. 2 things she gave me as tokens of her love. I put them in this coffer. You see? See here? Look, a gold ring. She took it from her finger. And a gold belt from around her waist.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No.
There, you see? These are gifts from a tangible, a palpable woman. That was no ghost that visited me. Well, you do see, don't you?
Mercedes, that ring, that belt, they were worn by our daughter, Felinian, during her lifetime.
I can't believe that. No.
And they were buried with her in her tomb. The ring upon her finger, the belt around her waist.
But then somebody robbed the tomb. Yes, of course, that's it. Somebody broke into the tomb and stole the gold trinkets from her poor dead body. And somehow they came into the hands of my night visitor. So of course that's how it happened. Now, don't you see?
I suppose it's possible.
Well, of course it is.
Can it be proven?
Oh, yes, I think it can.
Can you prove it?
Well, no, not by my efforts, perhaps. But look, it comes back to me. Now, during the night, this woman whispered to me that she would return. Yes, she promised that she would return each of the 3 nights that I slept here in your house. That she would come to me at the same time. Now, if you and your wife will hide yourselves outside the door, you will see her when she appears.
We could do that.
Yes, but do not stop her from entering. Let her come in. If you fill the table with fruit and cake and wine as you did before, you will see that she is human, that she is alive, and she is a true woman. She is no ghost. And she is not your daughter. At long last, they were persuaded. They believed in my sincerity. And I was sincere. Oh, believe me, I had no wish to injure these good people in any way whatsoever. I wanted to satisfy them beyond their slightest doubt that my night visitor had been a living, breathing girl. No spirit, no phantom. What I did not tell them, what I could not bring myself to tell them, was that my visitor had whispered her name to me at one moment of that delirious night. And that name was Felinian. Now I was determined that they should convince themselves of what to me was incontrovertible, that the woman was wholly human. And it was with eager anticipation that I awaited the appointed hour of the next night, knowing that Demonstratus and Chorito lurked in the shadows outside my door.
Mercedes, my love.
Is it you?
Who else should it be, my dearest heart?
No one.
Did I not promise you that I would visit you here in this room each night you slept here?
Yes.
Then light a light. Let me see you. And you, look at me. We will gaze upon each other across this little table. Oh, look here. Cold meat and bread and grapes and the finest brandy we could wish. Sit there, my sweet love. There's your glass. And mine. Now, let me fill our plate.
Tell me something.
Anything. Whatever you want to hear.
Oh, there are things I want to hear. And there are things that I do not want to hear.
Your plate, my darling.
Thank you.
Now, ask me whatever interests you.
Last night, you told me something.
Many things. I told you many things.
But one thing in particular.
And what was that?
You told me, you said that you had loved me for a long time.
Oh, yes, a very long time.
How long?
Since I was quite a young girl.
Where did we meet?
Why, here.
Here?
Here in Amphipolis. You came on business for King Philip.
Yes.
More than once.
Yes, several times.
But I knew from the first that I loved you. Would always love you. Love you till my death and beyond. The second time I saw you, my love grew. And the third time, you were so fixed in my young girl's heart that I knew nothing could alter or stifle the love I bore you. Not even marriage to another man.
You married?
Oh, yes. I was nearly 20. My parents arranged it.
Who was the man you married?
No, he was very distinguished. A good man. A kind man. He was a general. Very high up in the army of King Philip. Perhaps you knew him.
Well, what was his name?
His name was Curator.
And what happened to him?
Well, he died. We were married a scant 6 months before he died.
That must have made you very unhappy.
I grieved for him, yes.
And then?
Then I died too.
But you are here.
My love for you had never died. It burned as fiercely as ever. My violent, my passionate, my unsatisfied love. And when I knew that you would spend 3 nights in my parents' house...
Forgive me.
Where are you going? Come back!
Demonstratus, come in.
Mercedes, no!
Plato!
We don't want them.
Come in, both of you. She is here.
No, we don't need them.
Lillian, my daughter.
Is it you?
She's come back to us, Demonstratus. Our daughter has returned from the grave.
Oh, dear child.
To have you back. Oh, the gods are kind.
Let us embrace you, dearest girl.
Stay away. Stay apart from me.
Lillian.
Do not approach me. Do not come near me.
But we love you.
What do you know of love?
You doubt that we love you?
You're cruel. Cruel and unfeeling.
My child, what are you saying?
I came here by the grace of the gods. They allowed me 3 nights to spend with the man of my young heart. But you could not permit that, could you? You could not grant me my 3 happy nights.
Oh, Lillian.
I meant no harm to anyone. I did no harm to a single soul in this house. But you, Mother, and you, Father, with your meddling...
Meddling?
Yes, your meddling. Your audacious interference. Your bungling. You have destroyed the most sacred wish of my heart. And
And now? Yes, my daughter. What now?
Now must I return to the shadowy place appointed for me. Now at last, it is over. Over at last.
Lillian? What? Is she...
She is dead, Chorito.
Dead? Is that true?
Yes, my dear wife. Our daughter is dead. Once again, she is dead.
The body of the beautiful young woman lay stretched to its full length across the bed. Her parents threw themselves upon it. The house was filled with sorrow and confusion. Fellinian was dead, and I shared the grief of Chirito and Demonstratus as best I could. But a question crowded my head and infected my thoughts. When had she been alive?
If you believe in ghosts, you have plenty of company, as this story, which dates back 2,300 years, well attests. If you do not believe in ghosts, well, many others share your conviction. The question of their existence or non-existence has never been decided, nor is it likely to be. But consider this. Believe or disbelieve as you will, someday you may be a ghost yourself. I shall be back with our concluding act shortly. Let's be honest. This is a very unsatisfactory world to live in. Long on confusion and contradiction, short on justice and human kindness. Is it any wonder we long so ardently to turn away from it, out of disgust, despair, or simple boredom? But where, towards what do we turn in our extremity? Why, to the mysterious, of course, to the land of the unknown, the unknowable, and the strange creatures who inhabit it.
They are good people, I guess, and kind enough in their way, but they are stupid. On the other hand, a slave, unburdened by possessions or position, happily deprived of aspiration and ambition, limited to menial work that any fool can accomplish. A slave like myself is free at all times to observe and reflect on the riddles and enigmas of life, both here and beyond. This is a freedom which I, in my bondage, cherish above all else. While the household was racked with grief over the second death of the beautiful Fellinian, I took it upon myself to seek out Hylas, the greatest diviner among us.
What brings you here, Melissa?
Have you heard, Hylas, of the awfulness that has come to pass in the house of Charito and Demonstratus?
There have been murmurings in the street, yes. The word goes round that Fellinian has come back from beyond the grave.
That much is true. I saw her. I was the first.
Stay a moment, Melissa. You say you saw the specter of Fellinian?
Not a specter, Hylas. Fellinian as she was before she died. Who would know her better than I?
And you say you were the first to see her returned from the grave?
Father, I misspoke myself. I was not the first, but I was the first to recognize her.
Ah, and who was the first to see her?
Mercedes from Therma, friend to the king, who came here for 3 days on state business, and chose, unhappy choice, to spend those 3 days in the house of Demonstratus.
But Fellinian has been dead for some time now.
Mercedes was informed of that on arrival, but that night he was tempted and seduced by a beautiful young woman. And when, in the early morning hours, I entered his bedchamber to see what he might need, there they were, together. And you can imagine my horror when I looked down. and saw the face of my cherished Philinian. I rushed to tell my masters, and in the morning they confronted Mercedes, who swore that it was a living woman who had visited him. He showed them a gold ring and a gold belt, which he said the woman had given him. But, oh, ye gods, they recognized the jewelry as having belonged to their daughter. Indeed, she had worn the ring and the belt to her grave.
Oh, the horror grows.
Mercedes insisted that the woman had been a living, breathing being, no ghost from the other side, and invited the father and mother to hide themselves outside his room. For he said the woman had promised to visit him at the same hour each of the 3 nights he slept beneath that roof.
And did the father and mother accept the invitation of Mercedes to eavesdrop outside his room the next night?
Indeed they did. And indeed Philinian appeared at the very hour he had said she would. They ran to embrace their daughter, so glad they were to see her, as they thought, return to them. But he repulsed them utterly. Heaped scorn and loathing on them for having prevented the 2nd and 3rd nights of her rendezvous with the man she had loved so long. And then, Melissa, then she fell upon the bed and died. That is why I'm here, Hillis. Tell me what they should do, and I will carry your instructions back to them.
I do not know how this dreadful event can be finally resolved, but I do know what must be done first before anything else. First, the tomb where they placed Philinian's body must be opened.
I took the instructions of Hillis back to Charito and Demonstratus. They had the grace to thank me for my trouble and made ready to visit the tomb that very day. As for Mercedes, he nodded dumbly when I told him all that I had done and what remained to be done. But he said that he would not go to the tomb, but would wait for us to come back to the house. So we went without him.
Here is the bier where the body of my father lies.
Here lies my brother. Here my aunt.
The bier of Philinian lies straight ahead.
I know very well where she lies. Bring the torches closer. Look there.
There is no body.
But where? Where could?
At home? With Mercedes? On the bed where we left her?
Let us hurry back. Come, Melissa.
Wait.
Come, Melissa.
Look here.
What is it?
See what I found lying on the bier?
What? It's an iron ring.
A man's ring.
There's something else. Look.
A goblet. A goblet with a gold ring. Oh, Demonstratus, it's one of ours.
It is one of those I left in the bedroom of Mercedes that first night.
Come, both of you. We must go back to the house.
We hurried back, half walking, half running along the dusty road, saying nothing to one another, our faces drawn and haggard with anxiety. We were within a few yards of the house when we saw Mercedes standing in the middle of the road.
Mercedes, we entered the tomb. The bier of Philinian is empty.
I know.
You know? How? What do you know?
After you left, I decided that I had been cowardly to refuse to go with you to the tomb. A few minutes past, I made up my mind to join you just outside the house, lying on the grass. I found the body of Philinian.
What? Why should she be there?
I think that she was trying to return to her bier in the tomb. Her rightful home.
Come, Demonstratus. Come, let us find her.
Oh, sir. This has been a most dreadful experience. As much for you as for the rest of us.
It has, Melissa.
I wish I could help you.
Perhaps you can.
I, an old woman like me, a slave woman like me.
There might be more wisdom in your ancient head than anyone dreams of.
There well might be. But what has happened here? These are things that have to do with the netherworld. The dark, the shadowy side of the soul. The mysteries of heaven and hell and human failure.
I don't know what to do. I meant no purposeful evil.
I know, sir.
When she appeared in my room, all beautiful and enticing, she was real. I swear I had no notion. She spoke of her love for me. She gave me her ring.
Oh, sir.
And her belt of gold from around her waist. They were real. I showed them to you. You saw them.
There is something else, sir, which I must show you.
What is that?
This ring of iron.
Why? And that ring is mine. At least it was mine till I gave it to her.
You gave this ring to Valenian?
Yes, that first night, a pledge of my love.
When the tomb was opened, sir, and we went inside, we found the ring lying upon her empty bier. And not just the ring. We found this goblet, too.
A goblet? With a rim of gold? Why, she took this with her when she left my room. A memento of our time together.
You know what this means, sir.
Tell me, my mind is whirling with confused thoughts. I reject them all, but they come back.
It means, Mercedes, that when she left you that night, she returned to the tomb.
Oh, no.
And there she remained, till she reappeared in your room the second night.
Melissa, what shall I do? What can I do? Who will tell me what I must do?
Sir, go to Hylas.
Hylas? Oh, who is Hylas?
The wisest man in Amphipolis. It was Hylas who told us to open the tomb.
You say I should seek out this wise man, this Hylas?
I can think of nothing else. Now, sir, if you will excuse me, I must join my mistress. She needs me more than you. I suggested to Charito that she and I should go to the place of assembly. There was bound to be a crowd there, for by now everyone must know of our journey to the tomb and what we had found and not found there. At first she hesitated, but when I said that Hylas would most certainly be one of the crowd, she consented, for she knew she was in drastic need of counsel.
Hylas! Hylas!
Is Hylas here?
He's here!
Yes, I'm here.
Hylas, I must speak with you.
Yes, Charito.
I need your help. This awful quandary into which we have been thrown.
Quiet! Quiet, everyone! Be quiet!
Hylas, you know of the tragedy that has befallen our family.
There is talk of it, Charito. And Melissa has told me the true details.
Which she herself witnessed.
And you wish me to tell you what should be done.
To wipe away the stain, to cleanse our house.
Charito, make sacrifice to the god Hermes.
Yes.
And to the Eumenides.
Oh, yes.
And to Zeus.
What of my daughter? Her body lies outside our house.
No, you would place her back in the tomb. Is that it, Charito?
On the bier that is hers.
No. No, Charito, no.
No? Then what? Then where?
Elenian cannot be laid to rest within the boundaries of this city. She must be taken outside these walls and buried there.
No!
It is the law. It was harsh advice to give, but such were the facts, and such was the law.
And the sorrowing friends and family did everything that I suggested with the utmost care. The man, Mercedes, never consulted me. That same day, he killed himself. Perhaps, had he sought me out and asked my help, perhaps I would have told him that there was no other proper thing for him to do but what he did.
The story of Night Visitor, which we have brought to you in modern adaptation, was written down in the 2nd century after Christ during the reign of the Emperor Hadrian, though it is told as happening 6 centuries previous. Its author was a freed Greek slave by the name of Phlegon, and was circulated in a book titled De Rebus Mirabilis, or Of Miraculous Things. I'll be back shortly. The opening of the story of Philinian is missing from Phlegon's account, but from other sources it has been ascertained that it was taken from a letter written by a man called Hipparchus to a friend named Eridaus, who was half-brother to son of Philip II, Alexander the Great. Our cast included Terry Keane, Earl Hammond, E.V. Juster, and Ray Owens. The entire production is under the direction of Hyman Brown.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Mystery Theater.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. We call a concept fantasy when it fails to fall within the pattern experience has led us to expect. Fantasy, then, is unnatural, supernatural, if you like, because the road it takes is heretofore untraveled. Considered in that light, this adventure of Ralph and Wilma Albertsons is fantasy. Ralph and Wilma have had their fill of the city's turmoil. Some years ahead of the customary retirement age, Ralph is leaving his post at the university as professor of American history to write a book on the development of the New England states. He and his wife are about to depart on a meandering tour of New England in search of a home in which he may work congenially.
Ralph, will you come and sit on this suitcase so I can get it closed?
Well, if you didn't feel you had to take a lifetime supply of everything.
Little harder.
Oh, phew.
If you'd make up your mind where you want to go, I'd know what to pack. Don't you have any idea where you want to end up?
Well, we'll travel the back roads, move, and when and where whimsy directs.
That's all very well, but where are we going to get to?
Some backwater town where they still think the world is flat if I have my way.
What you're looking for is a ghost town.
Well, if the ghosts are quiet and mind their own business, why not?
Our mystery drama, Sleepy Village, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Fielden Farrington and stars Norman Rose and Martha Greenhouse. There are few places in the world better designed to encourage wanderlust than the northeastern section of the United States, especially in early autumn. Ralph and Wilma, half forgetting the real object of their quest, find themselves at mid-morning in the mountainous wonderland of Vermont.
I can taste the color, Ralph.
Can you imagine this country before the white man got his gadget-building hands on it?
Well, there haven't been any gadget-building hands messing around with this section much. If they hadn't put a little blacktop on this road, I'd still call it a wagon track.
Cow path before that, more than likely.
Do you expect to find a town on this road?
I don't know, but I do.
Hey, we just passed the sign. Stop the car. If there's a town around here, we don't want to miss it.
Well, I'll back up.
Now, what's it say? It's half hidden behind that bush.
Sleepy Village. Population 364. I call that small enough, at least.
Well, if there's anything at all in the name, you've found what you're looking for.
Can't call it a ghost town. It's got people in it. I saw at least 3 men hanging around outside the barber shop.
Oh, yes, and they saw us, too. I think it's just about the most beautiful little town I've ever seen.
Well, I remind you that you said that. That must be the town hall.
You know, I don't see a real estate office.
Are you serious?
It's a perfect little gem of a town, Ralph. Let's park and ask somebody. The town's only about 4 blocks long. I'll wait here. You go ask one of those men in front of the barber shop.
Okay.
You know, you look like an awful city slicker.
I am a city slicker. Excuse me, I wonder if you might tell me where to find a real estate dealer?
Sells houses and all?
That's right.
Man you'd want to see, I expect, to be Ellis Perkins. He's the mayor.
Oh. Where would I find him?
This, right over yonder in the village hall. It might be there. Might not.
Well, I'll have a look. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
We have to see the mayor.
The mayor?
Mm-hmm. We must sell real estate on the side. Mr. Perkins?
Yes, come right in.
Oh, thank you. There wasn't any receptionist outside.
Oh, never felt the need for one, really. People just walk in and out. My name's Ellis Perkins.
Oh, I'm Ralph Albertson, Mr. Perkins, and this is Mrs. Albertson.
How do you do? I am pleased to meet you. Sit down, please sit down. You wouldn't believe how rare a stranger is.
Yeah, well, I'll get right to the point, Mr. Perkins. We've been looking for a place like this, a quiet little place, you know, to settle down in, permanently.
Have you now? Well, there is a house available, just one. You quite sure that you want to be this far removed from worldly things?
That's exactly what we do want.
Yes.
Peace and quiet. I find the city lately just too much for me.
I see. Do you feel the same way about it, Mrs. Albertson?
Oh, why, yes. Not as strongly as my husband, perhaps, but now I've seen your town.
Well, good. Well, it's just about lunchtime.
Oh, well, if you have an engagement...
No. Nothing of the sort. You can come to my house and have lunch with me, of course.
Oh, no, really? We couldn't impose on you.
No. We'll get a bite somewhere and meet you later.
No, I won't hear of it. You're coming home with me. We'll enjoy a good country lunch. As we call it, dinner, you know.
Oh.
And then we'll proceed to a discussion of whether or not our Sleepy Village is the place you're looking for.
Oh, dear. I may not eat again for days.
Do you always eat like this at lunchtime? Ham steak, home-fried potatoes, green beans.
Well, it's really the main meal. Supper isn't quite as elaborate, except on occasion.
Well, it certainly was delicious.
Yes.
I'd be fat as a pig if I had a lunch like this every day.
Everybody ready for the apple pie?
Oh, my goodness.
Too much?
Oh, yes.
No, Lucas. I guess you better save the pie for supper.
Want me to bring the coffee in here, Mr. Perkins, or in the sitting room?
In the sitting room, I think, Lucas. Where should we go in? More comfortable talking in there than around a table.
Now, if Lucas does everything else as well as he cooks, he's really a gem, Mr. Perkins. Does he live in?
Oh, yes, has for 10 years or more now. Take that chair, won't you, Mrs. Albertson?
Thank you.
Yes, used to be my dear wife's favorite.
Want me to pour, Mr. Perkins, or just leave the tray?
Put it on the coffee table here, I'll pour. You go have your dinner now, Lucas.
Want anything, just holler.
Yes. Lucas is the only family I have since my wife passed over. He gets restless sometimes, talks about leaving me, but I don't think he ever will. I don't know what I'd do if he did.
Cream and sugar, both of you? Real cream?
No, thanks. We'd both take it black.
Ah, what a pity. Well, now, let's get down to the business of finding out whether or not you and Sleepy Village would suit each other.
Well, the town suits me fine. We'll have to look at the house, of course.
Oh, yes, of course. What is your profession, Mr. Albertson?
I was a college professor, American history.
Oh.
But I've decided to leave that and, work on a book I've had in mind.
Good, very good. The village could use a good historian. Interesting history this place has. You'd be fascinated.
Yes, I can imagine.
Lucas makes good coffee, too.
Well, now, I don't mean to pry, but are you people who have a great many friends? That is, to whom old friends are terribly important?
We have an average number of friends, I suppose, although I can't see what...
Well, living in an isolated place like this might be...
Well, if we miss them, we'll ask them to come and see us.
Yes. But you are looking for a place where you can get away from people, and I assume that includes friends as well as strangers.
Mr. Perkins, I don't understand what difference all this makes to you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I hope I haven't offended you. It's a very small village, Miss Albertson, and, the relationships are very close. Intimate, you might say. We find we have to make sure we're getting the sort of people who will blend.
Oh, I see. A sort of gentleman's agreement. Is that what you mean?
Oh, no. Nothing like that at all, no. Nothing whatever. It's just, now, how can I make you understand? It's just that comings and goings upset our people terribly. We can't have people moving in and then just packing up and moving out again. It's, that's quite impossible.
I think perhaps the best plan would be not to move in the first place.
Oh, dear. I've done this very badly. I've given you the wrong impression altogether.
Ralph, don't you think... Well, it's such a sweet little place, and maybe the reason we like it so much is that Mr. Perkins does make sure he has the right people before going on with it. Not just anybody would fit in here. You have to admit that.
Would it help, Mr. Albertson, if I said I'd be very happy indeed to have you and Mrs. Albertson come and live in our community?
There. You see, Ralph?
Well, all right, at least we'll look at the house.
Splendid. Well, I'll go and make the arrangements right now. Before you have a chance to change your mind. I'd just like to make a phone call, if you'll excuse me. Please help yourself to more coffee.
Wilma, didn't you think that was a bit much?
Well, except he's right. A little village like this is quite a different proposition from a big city. It wouldn't be a good thing for either the villages or us if we moved in and then all hated each other.
I suppose not, but it's very strange all the same.
Oh, Lucas, I was just telling Mr. Perkins the coffee's up to your standard. Very good.
May I speak to you in confidence?
What? Well, yes, of course.
Have you decided to stay?
Well, nothing's been settled yet. Mr. Perkins is making arrangements now for us to see the house.
Oh, but that don't mean, does it, that you're dead set on staying?
Oh, no, of course not. The house may not be suitable at all.
Although I'll be surprised if it isn't.
Well, if it does work out so that you can't stay, I'd like to ask...
Wait just a minute. Can't stay?
Well, I mean to say, if it works out so as you don't, I'd be most beholden to you if you'd let me come with you when you go.
Oh, well, of course, if you want to ride, we'd be perfectly willing to take you along.
But Mr. Perkins was just saying...
Oh, he don't want me to go. I know that. But it's not fair, is it, to keep a man against his wishing? I'll talk to you again after you've... I'll talk to you later on.
All right.
Don't tell Mr. Perkins we spoke.
Well, it was pretty spooky, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think Lucas has been watching too many late movies.
This whole setup seems... I don't know. We'll see the house, at least.
Oh, we're going to like it, Ralph. It's going to be just what we're looking for.
Well, splendid. Couldn't have worked out better. Oh, I know you're going to love it here.
Mr. Perkins, when can we see the house?
In due time.
What do you mean in due time?
Well, what I arranged for just now on the phone was for you to meet the village fathers. It was a lucky thing. They're having a meeting anyway this afternoon on another matter, and...
Why should we meet the village fathers?
Oh, didn't I mention it? Well, you'll have to appear before the village fathers before you can consider settling in Sleepy Village. You'll have to be approved.
If a man wants to buy a house in a town that he finds attractive, if he has the money to pay for it, even if one house comprises the entire market, doesn't it seem odd to ask him to appear before the town's governing body and establish his worthiness? But Sleepy Village is a place of many, many odd characteristics. We'll encounter more of them when I return shortly with Act 2. Wishing to escape the overcrowding, the noise, the pollution, the tension of the big city is quite common these days. But perhaps there is such a thing as going too far in the other direction. Ralph Alberson is beginning to think that's just what he and his wife have done. They found a place aptly named Sleepy Village, but the mayor, Ellis Perkins, has told them that they must appear before the village fathers and be found acceptable before they may consider settling down.
Of all the nonsense I have ever been subjected to, this has got to be the most ridiculous.
Unusual, perhaps, Mr. Albertson, but not ridiculous. There are elements involved here that I'm not free to explain to you at this time.
Wilma, let's get out of here.
Oh, Ralph, not before we...
Before we what? Appear in supplication before a bunch of small town... No, I won't do it, Wilma.
You'll be treated with the utmost dignity, Mr. Albertson. Please believe me.
What have you got going on here, Mr. Perkins, that you're so careful about? I mean, you don't screen people like this unless there's something going on that you can't afford to let become generally known.
Well, you're quite wrong about that, Mr. Albertson. We're very proud.
I don't see why you have to be so suspicious, Ralph. They just want to make sure we're compatible.
Exactly. She said it exactly, Mr. Albertson.
And we have nothing to lose.
Wilma, are you really so taken with this place?
I guess I really am.
All right, for that reason and no other, I'll talk to your village fathers. But don't either of you expect me to get down on my knees.
Meeting starts promptly at 3:30.
Oh, Ralph, surely you don't think...
I think we're damn fools for having any part of this, if you really want to know what I think.
Miss Perkins. Yes, Lucas?
I'm on the telephone. Wants to talk to you.
I didn't hear the phone ring. Who is it?
Wouldn't tell me his name. Just said it was almighty important. I told him I'd tell you that.
Oh, dear. I mustn't be late for the meeting. Well, I won't be a minute.
Wasn't no call on the telephone, you know. I just told him there was.
Lucas, why did you do that?
Want to have a word with you. You ain't really figuring to stay in Sleepy Village, are you?
Well, we're going to see the village fathers. We don't know yet whether we're going to stay or not.
Well, I wouldn't. Indeed, I wouldn't, Mr. Albertson, if I was you.
Why not, Lucas?
Lots of reasons. Well, if it turns out you don't have to stay, you promised to take me away with you, remember?
What do you mean, if we don't have to stay?
Well, it works out sometimes. Oh, here he comes, I bet again.
Lucas, there wasn't anybody on that phone.
There wasn't?
No, there wasn't.
There was when I talked to him, that's all I know.
Well, no time to worry about that now. Are you ready to go?
As ready as I'll get, I guess.
Mr. Albertson is an historian of considerable repute. Now, as you all know, the village records have been gathering dust in the archives for too long. Sleepy Village has a proud past. I have no doubt whatever that Mr. Albertson could be prevailed upon to go through those records and put them in order and set them down in readable form for all to enjoy. I feel no hesitation whatever in recommending them wholeheartedly as future citizens of Sleepy Village.
I never heard of such a thing. I just never in my whole life heard of such a crazy thing.
Well, it did seem... Well, I thought it was sort of funny.
Funny?
Ralph, why don't you just sit down and relax, okay?
Oh, I'm sorry, Wilma. No reason why I should take it out on you.
Well, it is sort of out of proportion. I admit that. But then there can't be many places like this left in the whole world, do you think? The way things are today. And to keep it this way, I guess they'd have to protect themselves. Otherwise, it would be just like any other small town.
Well, I don't like to be interrogated.
Congratulations. Oh, I am so pleased. They've accepted you unanimously, not one single objection. Well, I can't remember the last time that happened.
Okay, so can we go and see the house now and get that over with?
What? Oh, the house. Well, now, don't worry about that. I think this calls for a celebration first, don't you?
No, I honestly don't, if you want my opinion. Now, what we better do is take a look at the house and then do something about finding a place to spend the night.
Now. I'm not going to listen to any arguments about it. You're just going to have to leave everything to me.
Well, you have to say one thing for this town. It's not short on hospitality.
Mr. Albertson, I know that today has been an upsetting experience for you, appearing before the village fathers and all, but that's all in the past now, don't you see? You're one of us now, or same as. You and Mrs. Albertson belong here. It's been decided.
Oh, decided. Now, look, you and your village fathers have spent the day checking us out. Has it occurred to you at all to wonder how you look to us? I'm as fussy about who lives next door to me as my next-door neighbor is.
Ralph, please, don't you think...
And I don't like people prying into my business. I don't like people sitting in judgment, deciding whether or not I'm good enough to mingle with.
You use the word neighbor, Mr. Albertson. That's not quite the right word. We're closer than neighbors here. We're more in the nature of a family. Let's say you were considering adopting the child. Now, you'd want to know something about him, wouldn't you? His background. What would it be like living in the same house with him?
Mr. Perkins, I did not come here to be adopted. I came here thinking that maybe, just maybe, I might want to buy a house and settle down here. But at this moment, it doesn't seem like a very good idea.
Oh, dear. Mrs. Albertson, you don't feel the same way your husband does, do you?
Not as strongly, I guess, but I can see his point.
Well, it'll work itself out. Would you two care for another sip of brandy before bedtime?
No, thank you. If we're going to find a motel with a vacancy, I think we'd better start looking right now.
Oh, no. That won't be necessary. Nearest motel that I know of, it's just the other side of Mulberry anyway, and that's close onto a 50-mile drive.
All the more reason for starting now.
And my guest room upstairs is a good deal more comfortable than any motel room you're apt to find around these parts.
Mr. Perkins, I really do appreciate your hospitality. I don't want you to think that I don't, but... Look, I'm sorry, but this is nonsense. This just isn't the way things are done.
You'll find that things are not done in Sleepy Village the way they're done outside. Really, Mr. Albertson, we're exactly what you came looking for. And now you're resisting it. Why? If you can believe that such a place might exist, believe it strongly enough to set out on a journey looking for it, why do you find it so difficult to believe that it does exist once you found your way to it?
You know he's right, Ralph.
There's just something creepy about it. All right, we'll spend the night here. Mr. Perkins, I'm sorry if I've seemed rude, but no, it's very kind of you, I'm sure. Yes, thank you. We'll stay.
Lucas. Oh, Lucas.
Yes, Mr. Perkins. I was just about to go on upstairs to bed.
Come in here for a minute, please, will you? I want to talk to you. Oh, sit down, will you? You don't have to act like a servant.
Well, as long as I am one, reckon I might as well act like one.
Lucas, you're not planning to do anything foolish, are you?
I don't know what you mean, Mr. Perkins.
You remember the Collinses? The night they spent here before they moved into the old Bradley place?
Oh.
And I wouldn't want a repetition of that. The Albertsons have seen the village fathers and been accepted. It's all settled. You'd be very unwise to interfere.
Well, no, I wouldn't do that, Mr. Perkins. That there with the Collinses, that was a long time ago. Before I got rightly settled in, you might say. You don't have to worry.
Good. Because it wouldn't work anyway. I give you my word. It wouldn't work at all.
Wilma, I suppose you think I've overreacted, but this is the damnedest thing I ever heard of.
Yes, but it's kind of sweet. Don't you think, Ralph?
I might think so, yes, if it weren't for the village fathers and their interrogation. I didn't like that, Wilma.
No, but once we're part of the village.
I still won't like it. I'm not at all sure yet that we're going to be part of the village.
I have a feeling, though.
No, there's more to this than old Perkins has told us. I don't know, there's some kind of a catch. I get a wrong feeling.
What was that?
How settling. Or somebody knocking at the door.
Somebody knocking?
I'll see who it is. Oh, yes, Lucas.
I have to talk to you.
Well, we're all ready for bed. Can't I wait until morning?
Oh, I got to get it settled tonight, Mr. Albertson. If I can, I got to. Can I come in and shut the door?
It's okay, Ralph.
Okay. All right. What is it, Lucas?
You folks don't really want to stay in this place, do you?
Well, we haven't decided yet.
We haven't seen the house. We like the town, all right. But, of course, we can't decide anything definite until we've seen the house.
House ain't got nothing to do with it, Mrs. Albertson. Nothing whatsoever.
Of course it has. We'd be living there.
Lucas, do you have something to tell us? Is there something about this place that we ought to know before we make up our minds?
It sure shooting is. But I don't know if you're going to believe me when I tell you. The Collinses didn't.
Collinses?
The last folks come looking for a house to live in here before you. It's been 8-10 years now.
8 or 10 years since anybody's been here asking about a house?
Out of the way place, this. More than you know. You don't just stumble onto Sleepy Village. You got to be, I don't know, led, I guess. I told the Collinses that, but they wouldn't believe me.
No, wait a minute, Lucas. Led by whom?
I couldn't say. I asked the Collinses to take me away with them, too, but they didn't go. They stayed. Still here. Always will be now, of course.
I can't understand why you keep asking people to take you away with them, Lucas. If you want to leave Sleepy Village, why don't you just leave?
Oh, no. Well, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't if I tried it all by myself. I think you ought to make up your mind to get out of here, Mr. Albertson, not just so as you can take me with you, but for your own good. Maybe they'll still let you go.
Let us go?
Oh, damn well let us go if we want to go.
I sure hope so. We could still leave tonight. Better chance to get away after dark than in the daytime.
Now, look, you're going to have to explain that, Lucas. If you want us to take you away with us in case we go, well, you're going to have to tell us what is going on here.
Well, they're all dead, you know. Not me. I don't think. But all the rest of them dead as dead can be. Been dead for years.
A village full of dead people? People who walk the streets, speak with a down east accent, overeat at dinner time, quarrel, behave, in other words, as we expect living people to behave? Well, to clear that one up,
it would be necessary to define death, which would involve defining life. Would you care to try? Perhaps the definitions will be forthcoming when I return shortly with Act 3. One of man's major preoccupations, ever since he became man, has been with life after death, and the form it will take. That it will take some form, he must believe, for the mortal span is too brief to be acceptable as the entire package. He delves, seeks, and pies, and sometimes, at strange moments snatched from the commonplace, he seems to get a glimpse.
Oh, but you can't possibly go. It's never happened before.
Then this will be the first time, Mr. Perkins, because we are going.
Well, no, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go and have a look at your house, and then come back here and discuss it over a good, hearty breakfast. How does that strike you?
Well, frankly, it leaves me cold. We'll get our breakfast along the road somewhere.
Oh, dear. Mrs. Albertson.
I have to agree with my husband. It seems a shame, but I don't see how we could possibly be happy here. Not that I believe what Lucas says for a minute, but...
What does Lucas say?
Oh, that's not important. We're grateful for your hospitality, Mr. Perkins, and we both agree that you have a beautiful little village here, but, well, it's just not for us. Now, we're all packed. We'll be out of here in a few minutes.
Oh, it's going to be hard. Hard to find another place we like as much.
You'll never find one that's spooky, if that's what you mean.
Ralph,
Yes?
do you believe what Lucas says?
Well, that everybody in town is dead?
What's that up ahead?
I can't tell. It looks like a tree across the road or a telephone pole, maybe.
There's a man there. See? Off to the right.
Oh, good. The two of us ought to be able to clear that thing off the road without too much trouble.
Ralph, he's got a gun.
What the hell?
Can't get through this way, mister.
Sure we can. The two of us can move that log.
Ain't nobody moving the log or driving through. Better just turn back. The only thing you can do.
Let's turn around, Ralph. The way he's holding that gun...
Hey, what is this, a roadblock? Are you trying to force us to turn back?
Got this shotgun here, Mr. Albertson. Sure hope I don't have to use it.
I was waiting for you to come back. Well, now do sit down. I know you're angry.
Angry? You don't know the half of it.
Oh, dear. Well, I intend to explain everything. You mentioned earlier that Lucas told you something, Mrs. Albertson. Do you mind telling me what it was? What did he say?
He said you're all dead. He said everybody in the village is dead, except him.
Yes. Well, he is too, of course.
What are you talking about?
Oh, it's quite true. We're all changed over. We're all dead, if you want to use that word, although, as you can see, it isn't accurate. We've finished with the life you're experiencing now and gone on to the next.
Oh, cut it out, Perkins.
Ralph, you wanted him to explain?
Thank you, Mrs. Albertson. It isn't an easy thing to give credence to in the beginning, I know. Continued existence after what you think of as death is as natural as your having been born in the first place. People are not simply extinguished when they finish the first phase.
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Perkins, but I just don't buy it.
Why would you want us to settle in your village? We're not dead. Two living persons in a village full of dead people. Why?
A sleepy village is not the place you drive to. It's a place you think yourself into when you're sufficiently repelled by the society, the circumstances, which is to say the life in which you find yourself trapped. Then you find your way to Sleepy Village. And once you've done that, you become candidates for residence.
Then What you mean is...
Candidates for death. Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Well, now, it isn't death as you think of it, Mr. Albertson. You'll have to change over, yes, but you'll hardly notice it.
Dead is dead as I see it, no matter what comes after.
The very fact that you found us, found your way to our village, implies a natural readiness for the change. Well, don't you understand that it's more than half done already? You're here. That says all that needs to be said.
Mr. Perkins, I think I'd like to be alone with my wife for a while, if you don't mind. Will you come with me, Wilma? A remarkable thing is about to happen to us, and we need to make ourselves ready.
Yes, that's very good.
Well, I'm not ready. I won't be ready. I don't understand you at all, Ralph. Why do you suddenly...
No, please, Wilma. We want to make the change gracefully, don't we? We need to prepare ourselves. Wilma, do you think for a minute that I'm going to...
You said...
No way. I just realized that they have to be humored, that's all. Now, look, we've somehow found our way into a village full of nuts. That's what's happened. Now, look, we've got to play it their way if we hope to get out of here in one piece. Because that idiot downstairs means what he says.
Lucas. Where's Lucas? He must know how to get away.
I don't know. I think he expected to ride out of town with us in the car.
All the same, I think we ought to see if we can find him.
Well, let's give him a little time. I have a feeling he'll come to us. There, that'll be Lucas. Lucas, come in. Where is Perkins?
Went out a while back. I waited a few minutes before I come up just to make sure he wasn't still snooping around. I expect he's making the arrangements about you folks right this minute.
Arrangements?
Well, they won't want to waste any more time than they have to. Well, you folks been cutting up.
Lucas, can you get us out of here?
I think I can sneak us out all right. Ain't gonna be easy, though.
Lucas, if you knew the roads would be blocked, then you weren't expecting just to ride out of town with us in the car, were you?
Might have yesterday. Hid in the trunk or somewheres.
Well, if it's just a matter of walking out, not going by car, why haven't you done it long ago? Why wait for somebody to take you?
It's a funny thing. I've gone as far as the village line 100 times or more. But I just don't seem to be able to push my way across it somehow, standing there all by myself. I can't say why.
Well, what makes you think it would be any easier if we were with you?
I always figured if I had somebody there with me, holding my hand, as you might say, I could make her. Never do it without, I know that.
All right. Can we leave now?
Have to leave your car behind and your suitcases and them things.
Well, we'll come back for them. I intend to come back here with the police and clean this place out.
Yep. Well, I wouldn't count on it if I were you. Now, just walk along natural, talking and going on like I was showing you around. Here's how we'll do it. We'll go over and cross the line right in back of the church. Village ends right there in back of the church.
Yeah, won't they be patrolling there?
I wouldn't think so, no. The village folk don't go in back of the church. Never.
Why not?
Something back there scares them off, seems like.
Lucas, you say everybody in the village is dead. Everybody but you.
Yep.
How does it happen you're not?
Wondered about that a good deal myself. Come to the conclusion it just slipped their minds. I wasn't important enough for folks to take much notice of when I showed up.
How did you happen to come here in the first place?
I can't hardly recall anymore. I was hitching at the time.
Hitchhiking?
Yep. Mr. Perkins put me right to work as soon as the village father said it was all right. His wife had just made the second change, and he needed somebody.
The second change?
Oh, well, they die. Well, they don't live forever here in the village. Second changeover, they call it, and I reckon that's what it is.
Oh, they're dead, all right. Everybody but us.
That's the line. Right there at the foot of that old oak tree. Other side of the oaks, out of the village.
But why do we have to hide here? Can't we just walk across the line and be out of the village?
Not and be sure somebody won't take a potch at us. We can't. Ain't nobody ever got out of this village, to my knowledge, once they've been accepted by the village fathers. I ain't sure I can make it.
What? What do you mean?
Well, if I get to holding back, now you just take my hands and pull. You hear me? No matter what I say, you drag me on across that line, past that old oak.
But if you ask us not...
Don't pay me no mind. Drag me over by the heels if you have to. Well, time to go, I reckon. Here, take me by the hands, both of you.
Were you shaking like a leaf?
Ain't never been so scared in my whole life. You two just walk on up to that tree and across.
Come on. Come on, don't hang
I'll
back.
just stay on here. See that you two get across all right, but I'll just stay on here.
Come on, let's go.
Changed my mind, Mr. Albertson. Reckon I'll just stay on here.
No. Now, we're taking you with us, whether you like it or not. That's what you asked us to do, and that's what we're doing.
Well, that was a while back, Mr. Albertson. Fella can change his mind.
I'm sorry, let's
Let me go. You let go of me, you hear? I'll yell for Ernie Crafton if you don't. What I said before don't make no difference. You let go of me. You come on, will you? Ralph, I ain't a-going. Ernie, down here, back in the church.
Stop his damn fool up, Wilma. Push him. Push him. Get behind him. Push him.
He does it for us, too.
All he's been talking about for the last 24 hours is wanting to get away. Now, come on, you. There. We're out of their miserable village. We're across the line, Lucas. Lucas.
Ralph, he's not here.
Of course he's here. Lucas.
Ralph, look around you. For heaven's sake, look around you.
Damn. Where the devil did the idiot get to?
I don't mean that. Look what this is we're standing in. Just a minute ago, it was a vacant field, and now... Oh.
It's just a... Oh. It's a graveyard. I didn't notice it before.
It wasn't here before. Ralph.
Hmm?
Read that. On the headstone. Go ahead, read it.
Ellis. It's all sworn away. Ellis Perkins. 1834 to 1904. But...
And this one, over here.
Lucas Madison. 1897 to 1963.
Ellis Perkins died in 1904, and Lucas Madison in 1963. Well, that's what it said on the headstones. And when Ralph and Wilma looked for it, the village wasn't there. They found nothing but wasteland and an old church, crumbling from age and disrepair. I'll be back shortly. Wilma and Ralph Albertson found a fine old colonial house eventually in a lovely little town in Connecticut. And Wilma says dreamily sometimes as they sit down to lunch, I wonder what Ellis Perkins is having for dinner today and who's fixing it for him. Well, sleepy villages may come and go, but Mystery Theater will be back with another account of the improbable but not the impossible. Our cast included Norman Rose, Martha Greenhouse, Kurt Benson, and Ken Harvey. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the
welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Come in through the mysterious door which hides the secrets and sometimes horrors we dare not even think about, but which are nevertheless brought to the forefront of our imagination by the tale you're about to hear. A door, a simple door, shuts us out or lets us into a room. But such a room as we are to visit now is one perhaps we'd be better off avoiding. At least Stephanie Miller would have been better off if she'd never set foot in it again. Or would she? Maybe that was her destiny. And who can question what the fates have decreed?
Mrs. Lanning, would you mind awfully if I just sat here in the room a moment? Alone?
Of course not. I'll go down and make some tea.
Oh, please don't bother.
No bother at all.
Oh, you're very kind.
Sit here and take your time. Come down when you're ready.
My dear, dear room. You look so different. I really don't like your yellow wallpaper. And there's no rug. Your floor must be cold. Oh, it's just like old times, talking in my old room. Talking. I don't understand why Mrs. Lanning doesn't like you.
Our mystery drama, Stephanie's Room, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Bob Juran and stars Mercedes McCambridge. It is sponsored in part by Contact, the 12-hour cold capsule, and Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, brewers of Budweiser. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Our story begins in a modern tract home in a Los Angeles suburb. Stephanie and Tom Miller are an average couple. Tom's on his way up in his advertising career, and for both of them, it means some sacrifices.
I may be a little late tonight, Steph. I have some things to clear up on the Rogers account.
Well, that's okay.
Now look, honey, before you get upset, I got to tell you sometime.
Oh, Tom, does this mean another move?
Steph, it's my best chance yet. It's New York City, the home office. I'll go in as ad director. A vice presidency in 2 years, no more than 3. Look, it's the start of a whole new life.
Tom, we came to Los Angeles chasing rainbows and vice presidencies.
Well,
and before that, it was Chicago. Honestly, we've had 3 different homes in 5 years.
Well, this will be the last, I promise.
Well, your career is important, but I'm so tired of living out of a barrel.
I know. Look, we'll live anywhere you want. Maybe even your old hometown if you like. Wasn't it in the suburbs?
In Crestwood, yes.
All right. Now, Steph, I swear to you, if anything does go sour on this deal, I won't move again. I'll take my chances in New York and we'll stay.
All right, Tom. It would be nice to see the old house again.
You know, Steph, looking down on New York like this, I feel as though we're on top of the world.
Mm-hmm. But let's get settled soon, Tom.
Oh, sure. We'll house hunt every weekend. I don't like this hotel room any more than you do.
Listen, I thought I might take a run up to Crestwood tomorrow. It's only 35 minutes by train.
Sure, why don't you?
Well, I mean, I'd like to see it, you know. See what's changed since I was a child. And see the old house. I wonder who's living there now.
Well, maybe they'll let you in, show you around.
Oh, I couldn't ask that. I'll just stroll around.
Well, you can at least ask. After all, you did live there.
Yes? Good morning. I'm not selling anything, really.
Oh, what is it you want?
Well, I know this may sound foolish. My name is Stephanie Miller, and I grew up in this house until I was 14. And I wanted to see it again, you know, to see if it had changed and who was living here now.
Oh, well, my husband isn't home at the moment.
Well, that's all right. I understand. It's preposterous of me to ask. It's okay. I'll just look around outside if you don't mind.
No, I don't mind that. How long has it been since you've seen the house?
Oh, it's 15 years. See, we've been living in Los Angeles, and my husband's firm transferred him here to New York, so that when I was this close, I just couldn't resist coming back.
Stephanie Miller, you said?
Yeah.
Well, come in, Mrs. Miller. I don't see the harm. I'm Mrs. Lanning.
Oh, thank you.
I imagine it's changed a lot since you lived here.
No, not that much, really. Oh, your furniture is different, of course, but I remember this room so well. Oh, I love that table.
It was my mother's.
And the fireplace. I used to sit in my pajamas on cold winter nights and watch the pictures in the embers. I saw tigers fighting and flowers and monkeys and horses. You too.
Oh, I love the fireplace.
Hey, I wonder.
Oh, what is it?
Well, it really couldn't still be here, but...
What are you looking for?
There was a penny. I put it up in a crack in the chimney when I was 10 years old for good luck, you know, and I think I can just about reach it. Ha 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 ha! Yes, I can hardly believe it. It's still here. Look.
What? Isn't that amazing?
Oh, golly. Well, do you like the house, Mrs. Lanning?
Oh, I do, except... For what? Oh, nothing really. Now, come on, you want to see the kitchen.
Okay. Oh, how charming, Mrs. Lanning.
Thank you.
Yeah. Of course, we didn't have the breakfast nook. My mother had a big oak table right here in the middle of the floor.
Well, I like room to move around.
And everything happened at that old oak table. Mom and Daddy'd sit there every night and they'd talk. And I can almost see my mother making her Christmas strudel now. All those family conferences. I was always included in the minor decisions.
Oh, you were an only child then?
Yes. Gee, may I see upstairs? I'd love to see my old room.
Oh, yes, if you like. Mr. Lanning and I use the front bedroom.
Yeah, mine was the small one facing the back.
That's our, guest room. We don't use it at all.
You're sure you don't mind if I look?
Oh, of course not. We don't have any children to bring grandchildren visiting, and we never have overnight company, but it's still the guest room.
Oh, it's very pretty.
Oh. I was going to use it for a sewing room, but...
But what?
Nothing.
Is it the same thing you hesitated about downstairs?
Well, yes, I've never been able to use this room.
Why?
I feel as though I'm not wanted. I'm not welcome in this room.
But this is your house. Why wouldn't you be welcome?
Well, I'm not sure any house is ours. We live in them, use them. But there are some things we can't ever own.
Oh, I love this room. I even used to talk to it. Really. And Mother had white curtains with little bluebells all over them and a bedspread to match. And my dresser was over here, right next to the window. And then I had a little white chair.
Don't you feel it?
Feel what?
With strangeness in here. As though we didn't belong here.
Mrs. Lanning, would you mind awfully if I just sat here alone for a moment to remember?
Why, of course not. I'll go down and make some tea.
Oh, please don't bother.
Oh, it's no bother at all. I'm enjoying the company.
You're very kind.
You take your time. Come down when you're ready.
You do look different. I really don't like that yellow wallpaper. And there's no rug. Your floor must be cold. Yes, it's just like old times. Talking in my room. Talking. I don't understand why Mrs. Lanning doesn't like you.
Why so quiet, Helen?
I wasn't going to tell you about what happened today, but I must. A woman who used to live here as a girl came to the house today, and she wanted to see it again.
And you let her in?
Now, Will, she was a sweet, young...
No, wait a minute. She asked to see the house with a story about having lived here?
Yes.
But don't you know what she was? A con artist.
Oh.
She used that story to get into the house. She looks around and makes note of anything valuable, and next time we're away, poof! She and her accomplice rip us off.
Oh, now, Will, she wasn't anything like that.
Oh, you're so naive, Helen.
No, she remembered a penny she'd put in the fireplace chimney, and she reached in and pulled it right out.
Oh, sure. She had it in her hand all the time. It was a trick.
Well, she knew her room, the one I can't stand.
Oh? That was her room, was it?
Yes, and she described just how it looked when she was a child.
I'm calling the police.
No, wait, Will. Now listen to me. After she left, I went up to that room. Something strange happened there.
Oh, Helen.
I mean it. There's a totally different feel to that room. I don't know what it is. But it's as though the room were alive.
Is that you, Steph?
Tom? You home already?
Yeah, we finished up early on that field trip to New Jersey. How was Crestwood? I take it you went.
Yes, I went.
Oh. You don't sound enthused. Who's living there now?
Oh, there's a retired couple. I only met the woman. She was very nice.
Oh, Steph, what's the matter? Were you disappointed?
No, not disappointed. I was puzzled.
About what?
Well, I went up to my old room, and I sat there for a while, and I had the oddest feeling that the room remembered me, that it didn't want me to leave.
How many rooms really can't remember?
And then all the way home on the train, I kept thinking, knowing, really, that I have to go back there again.
I'll be back tomorrow night.
All right, Will. I'll be here.
Well, don't look so down in the dumps. This isn't the first fishing trip I've been on.
Now, Will, I didn't say anything.
Lord knows, retirement's boring enough. You don't expect me to sit in a rocking chair for the rest of my life.
No, I don't.
If only we'd had... no, I promised I'd never say that again.
But you think it. And I feel it. But we've stuck together, Will, even without children. There must be something for us.
I'll be back tomorrow around 6.
Uh-huh. I'll have dinner ready.
And listen, Helen, if that woman comes around here again, don't let her in. Call the police.
All right, whatever you say. Oh, good luck. Bring home a trout dinner. If only we'd had... If only we'd had... Our whole lives have been nothing but if only. Only I could make Will believe me about the room. I know there's something different there. Something happened when that girl came back here. Stephanie's room. How many happy hours did she have here? How many tears? How many hopes?
Sing a song of sixpence, pocket full of rice, 420 blackbirds baked in a pie. When the pie was open, the birds began to sing.
Now wasn't that a dainty dish to step before the king?
Backward, turn backward, O time in thy flight. Make me a child again. just for tonight. The poet's words strike a note in all of us who wish for a touch of childhood again. When the world gets weary and our own hopes aren't quite as bright as they were once, childhood looks awfully good. But beware, all of you who would turn backward. You'll see what I mean when I return shortly with Act 2. Another poet and novelist, Thomas Wolfe, told us, "You can't go home again." Nothing stays the same. And the old familiar things just aren't as we remembered them. And how often they prove to be so disappointing. But for Stephanie Miller, going home again, rather to the house in which she had once lived, was proving to be a compelling experience.
Hello, Mrs. Lanning, this is Stephanie Miller.
Oh, hello.
Hello. I really hate to impose, but I wondered if I could come out just one more time to see my old room.
Well, now, my husband...
Well, I don't want to intrude, just, any time that's convenient.
Well, then, why don't you come today? My husband's away on a fishing trip. Yes, come today. Come in, Mrs. Miller. I'm really glad to see you.
Thank you. And please, call me Stephanie.
All right. Come on in the kitchen. I have coffee and
strudel. Oh.
It's only from the supermarket, but you told me how your mother used to make it.
Yeah, at Christmas time. Always at Christmas time. Oh, how very thoughtful of you, Mrs. Lanning.
Now, slide into the nook there and we'll have our coffee.
Okay.
You can stay as long as you like. I didn't think I was going to see you again. My husband did, though. He thought you were a con artist.
Oh, what?
Oh, he thought you made up the story about living in the house just to get in, to see if we had anything valuable to steal.
Oh, he didn't. Really?
But I know differently. I know you lived here, in that room.
Mm-hmm. Could we go up now?
Well, of course. Bring your coffee along.
I feel so peaceful in this room. Really, it's almost as though I'd never been away.
My husband won't believe there's a change in the room.
Do you know that I was never afraid of the dark in this room? Mama would put the lights out, and then I'd begin to see the shadows start to form, and they were always friendly shadows. Listen. Do you hear anything, Mrs. Lanning?
Hear anything?
Yeah. A sort of sound. I don't know, it comes and goes.
No.
I heard it the other day when I was here.
Stephanie, you were happy here, weren't you?
Oh, yes.
Then this room was a happy room. I think that the room is glad to see you.
Well, I suppose if we love a house or a room, it just naturally has love in it.
Responds, Stephanie. It responds. That's why I want you to come and visit any time you want.
Mm.
You love this room. And your presence, it changes things.
Well, that's kind of you, Mrs. Lanning. But I guess this will be the last time, for a while at least. Tom and I have so much to do, finding our own place and getting settled. But I tell you what, after I'm settled, I'll drop out maybe once a month or so to visit.
Oh, I hope it's sooner. Will, breakfast ready.
We're right there. What? I'll be darned. When did she do that? Say, Helen, when did you change the drapes in the guest room?
What?
You changed the drapes in the guest room, didn't you?
No, they're the ones we've always had.
Oh, that's fine. They look different. Oh, I admit I'm not as observant as you'd like me to be. Well, maybe they were gray all along.
Gray?
That's what they look like to me.
Well, they're chartreuse.
Well, maybe they faded from the sun. But it's not a big issue. Forget I mentioned it.
After breakfast, I'm going to march you upstairs and show you the difference between gray and chartreuse. I don't understand.
Well, they look faded to me. Well, maybe they were chartreuse. Come to think of it, wallpaper looks different, too. Wasn't it more of a gold color?
Yes, but that could fade, too.
I know, you never liked this room. Well, what's the difference? We never use it anyway. Close the door and let's forget it.
Yes. Why don't we do that? Let's not worry about it. I'm so glad you came, Stephanie. Do you remember what color the drapes and walls were in the guest room when you were here last?
Yes, I'm afraid I do. And I'm afraid that I didn't... Well, I mean, it just isn't my style.
What were they?
Well, the drapes are chartreuse, and the walls are sort of gold.
Good. That's what I wanted to know. Come with me to the room.
Why, what is it, Mrs. Lanning?
I think you're in for a surprise after you see the room.
Oh, this is so mysterious.
Oh, you'll see.
Oh, Mrs. Lanning, where did you ever find them?
Why, I didn't.
But they're my drapes. White with bluebells. They're exactly like the ones Mother had made up for me.
But they weren't like that.
Oh, yes, you must have searched for days to get them so exact.
Oh, but I didn't. I don't know what to say.
You did get these drapes for me. Because I told you Mother had white drapes with a pattern of little bluebells.
Well, I thought...
Oh, Mrs. Lanning, you are a beautiful person.
Stephanie, what color was the wallpaper in here? Do you remember?
Pale blue. Yes, to pick up the color of the bluebells.
Pale blue. That would be right, I guess.
But these walls are a dingy gray. Weren't they gold last week?
They were. Stephanie, the next time you come, I promise you, they'll be pale blue.
Are you ready to turn in, honey?
No, Tom, no, I just want to read a little bit longer.
Tev, things are okay, aren't they?
Okay?
Well, I mean about the move to New York. You're not too unhappy.
Oh, Tom, I'm not unhappy at all. I feel as though I've come home.
I know we've had trouble finding the right house, but I have a feeling this weekend...
I know, we'll find it.
Yeah. I've been thinking about those visits you've made out to Crestwood. Would you want to live there?
In my old house? Oh, no, never.
But you seem so drawn to it.
Well, I mean, it's a nice place to visit, but I wouldn't want to live there. No. Oh, Mrs. Lanning was sweet to put up the drapes like I had as a child, and now she even wants to change the wallpaper, but I don't want that, Tom. I want our own place, brand new, for us alone.
Mm-hmm. And the kids.
And the kids, I can hardly wait.
Well, neither can I. Okay, I'll see you for breakfast.
Yeah, I wouldn't miss it.
Good night, honey.
Good night. Oh, where was I? Here we are. Roger leaned across the table. Lois, please come with me. I can't. Oh, I don't want to read anymore. I'm going to go to bed. What? What's that? Yes. I'll come back. I'll come. Of course. Don't worry, I'll be there. You know I'll be there.
Stephanie.
Huh?
What are you talking about?
Talking? I wasn't talking, I was reading.
Well, Steph, I heard you talking in here.
No, I wasn't. I mean, maybe I was reading out loud and you didn't know it.
Why don't you come to bed?
Well, I will in a minute or two.
Okay, but I think maybe you've read enough. You're starting to dream out loud.
Well, I'll be there in a minute. Yes. Yes, I hear you. And I'll come back. I'll come back. Hello, Mrs. Lanning.
Stephanie.
You said that I could come to visit whenever I wanted.
Oh, of course. Come in.
I hope I'm not bothering you. I've been coming all the time like I do.
Oh, no, I like your visit.
I brought something with me today. Look.
Why, what a beautiful doll.
I was unpacking one of the barrels and I found her. I always loved Miranda. That's her name. Miranda. I've known her for such a long time.
And she's so beautiful. Why don't we put Miranda in your room? That's where she belongs, isn't it?
Yes, of course. Up in my room. And she'll look so nice in there.
Just the way she always did.
I always kept Miranda on the bed. Like this.
Stephanie, could you call me Mother?
Mama?
Yes, Mama.
Mama was tall and young, and she had brown hair, such blue eyes.
I have blue eyes.
And such a smile. Mama was happy all the time.
I could be happy if only...
Mama had brown hair.
Stephanie, look at my hair. Look at my...
Mama loved to sing, too. She taught me many songs.
My hair is brown. When we're together in this room, it's any color I want it to be.
This is my room.
Yes, it's your room. It's always been your room. Your room with the drapes of bluebells, the blue wallpaper, and now Miranda. It's your room because it wants you. It remembers you. And for the first time in my life, I feel I belong somewhere. Here. In this room with you.
Sing to me, Mama.
Yes. Yes, I will. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down. My fair lady.
Two women caught in the spell of a room, or the spell of love. A woman who never had a daughter, a girl whose mother was taken from her at an early age. They both found something in this room. But the relationship goes far beyond their mortal feelings, and far beyond anything you might imagine. You'll see what I mean when I return shortly with Act 3. Let's return now to Stephanie Miller, who paid an innocent visit to the house of her childhood, and now feels strangely drawn to her old room. Right now, however, she's in the New York hotel where she and her husband Tom are staying until they can find a house of their own. And at the moment, they're not seeing eye to eye on the forthcoming obligation.
Steph, we have to go.
Why?
Well, it's company politics. Mr. Ames expects it.
Oh, Mr. Ames. It's always what Mr. Ames thinks.
Well, look, he's my boss.
Well, I'm fed up with company parties and...
But it's part of the sacrifice, and there'll be lots more when I get to be vice president.
All right, Tom. It's important to your career, I know that.
Steph, look, you always enjoyed parties and entertaining.
I just dread a big dinner party. Having to talk to all those people.
Well, it never bothered you before.
All right, Tom, I said I'd go to the party. I'm just saying I'm not going to enjoy it.
Now, look, go out and buy yourself the best dress you can find. Maybe that'll make you feel different.
Why, Stephanie, what a surprise.
I hope you don't mind my coming without calling again.
No, of course not. Come in.
Okay. Because I have something to show you.
Oh, looks like a dress box.
Yeah, it is. It's my new dress. It's for the party. Come on up to my room. I can't wait to show it to you. I haven't been to a party in such a long time. Oh, I hope you like my new dress. I picked it out all by myself.
Oh, Stephanie, it's beautiful.
Yeah. It's my first formal. Oh, I'm so excited. Imagine me in a formal.
Try it on. Let me see.
Okay, I will. There were 2 of them in the store, and I liked them both, but I had a hard time choosing between them. You think I picked the right one?
Of course you did. Why, nothing could be prettier than this.
You really like it?
I do.
Look, I like the way it twirls. Watch, see? Yeah, I hope my date likes this. His name is Tom, and is he groovy?
He'll be the proudest boy there.
Yeah, I'll bet Virginia will be so jealous, because her mother is making her dress, and her old date doesn't even have a car.
Now, you shouldn't act that way with a friend,
Oh, you're always
Stephanie.
saying things like that. No, really, I like Virginia okay, but I'm glad that I've got a new store-bought dress and a date with a car. Hey, I gotta get out of this thing and run.
Where are you off to now?
Well, see, there's this new record I gotta get, and I promised Virginia I'd bring it over. So, will you be an angel and hang this up for me?
Yes, of course.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Put it back in the box. I gotta take it with me.
Well, whatever you say.
Oh, I'm so glad you like the dress.
It's lovely, Stephanie. And I appreciate your coming so far to show it to me.
Oh, it's fun to share things with people we like. I really dread going to that party, though.
Well, in that dress, you'll be the hit of the evening. That'll make you feel different.
Come on, Steph. We're late already.
I'm ready. I just have to straighten this belt.
Oh, you want help?
No. There, that does it. How do you like it?
Oh, it's pretty.
Just pretty?
Well, the style, it's a little young for you, isn't it?
Oh, you mean young for me? You sound as though I was over 40.
Well, look, I don't know anything about women's styles. It's pretty, it is.
Well, you don't like my dress, I'm not going to go to the party.
Honey, I like it. I
don't believe you. You're just saying that.
So please, what's the matter? We've got to get going. Mr. Ames hates for anyone to be late.
Oh, Mr. Ames, Mr. Ames. Yeah, Mr. Ames.
Stephanie, what's the matter with you?
What? What did I say?
What, you're acting like a 12-year-old brat.
Oh. First I'm too old for the dress. Now I'm a 12-year-old brat. Tom, have you been drinking?
No. Should I ask the same of you?
Don't be silly. You know I don't drink.
Steph, were you out to the Crestwood place again?
Yes. I wanted to show Mrs. Lanning my dress.
Oh. Why?
What do you mean, why?
Because every time you've come back from there, you've acted strangely. I mean, what goes on up there in that house?
Nothing. Nothing. We just have tea and talk.
Well, look, I don't want you going there anymore. Besides, you're going to be too busy entertaining when we get our own place. Now, come on. We've got to go.
Mrs. Miller, a pleasure to meet you at last.
How do you do, Mr. Ames?
We're very fond of Tom at Connecticut paper. With us only a month, and already I can tell he's executive material.
Well, that's nice of you to say, Mr. Ames.
Oh, it's nonsense. You're on your way up. And I can tell after meeting Mrs. Miller, you have the last and most important asset. A charming wife and hostess.
Oh, I wouldn't be where I am without her.
Oh, come on now, gentlemen. You're going to turn my little old head.
Well, go on. Enjoy yourselves. Dance. I'll chat with you later. Go ahead.
Well, dance, Steph.
All right.
So, what do you think of Mr. Ames?
Well, he's very nice. He's forceful, I can see that.
Oh, yes, he knows what he wants.
Uh-huh. And he seems to want you.
Look, I'm grateful. It's my big break.
Tom, maybe New York was the right thing.
I know it was. Hey, Steph, have you been on a diet or something?
On a diet, me?
Yes. You seem so much lighter and smaller. I can feel it.
No, I haven't been on any diet. And I'm not losing any weight. You just haven't danced with me lately. How would you know?
Sorry to cut in, Tom, but the evening's almost over, and I haven't had the pleasure with Stephanie.
Oh, of course, Mr.
Ames. Last dance, Stephanie?
I'd be charmed, Mr. Ames.
I think a lot of Tom, Stephanie. I'm delighted to have him with the firm.
Well, I know he's happy there, Mr. Ames. Really, he's finally found, well, fulfillment in his career with you.
That's nice to know. I've had my eye on him, and I know he's going places, to coin a cliche. And with you by his side, you can't miss. You see, Stephanie, a man in Tom's position has to have a wife who can meet people, entertain on the spur of the moment. You might have to have 12 guests for dinner without notice and not bat an eye. Tom will be traveling a lot, out of town for weeks at a time.
What are you saying, Mr. Ames?
Well, when a man as bright as Tom wants to get ahead, take sacrifice. Sacrifice of home and wife, I'm afraid. My Martha put up with it. God rest her soul. And look where I am. At the top.
Entertaining lots of people. Being without Tom for weeks, that's what this job means, doesn't it?
I'm afraid so, Stephanie. But I know you're up to it.
No, I'm not up to it. I don't want to be alone. Oh, Tom. Tom, I don't want to have to leave again.
Stephanie, well, what is it?
I want to be where I belong. Where I'm warm and safe. I've got to be there. Forever.
Stephanie.
I'll be there, yes. I'm coming back.
Stephanie, where are you going?
I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going home.
What's the matter, Helen?
Oh, nothing. Why?
Quiet as usual.
It's the rain, I suppose. I always feel depressed when it rains.
Helen, I've been meaning to ask you, you've been dyeing your hair?
Dyeing my hair? Whatever for?
Well, it looks darker than usual. You've been gray for years, and suddenly there's a brown streak in it.
Oh, you're imagining things, Will. Oh, I'm the same plain Jane I've always been.
Somehow it looks different.
You really think so?
Well, maybe it is my imagination.
Oh, I'll get it. Hello?
Hello, is this Mrs. Lanning?
Yes?
Mrs. Lanning, this is Tom Miller, Stephanie's husband.
Oh, yes.
Is Stephanie there?
Why, no.
Well, she ran out from a party we were attending, said she was going home, but she's not at our hotel and no one's seen her.
Oh, dear.
If she does show up there, Mrs. Lanning, will you call me right away? The Imperial Hotel in the city.
What makes you think she'll come here?
She's very fond of you and that house. I don't know what got into her, but she was apparently upset when she left the party.
Oh, but it's such a night. It's pouring rain. I expect she'll turn up at the hotel.
I hope so, but please let me know if she comes to you.
Oh, yes, I will. At the Imperial. Good night, Mr. Miller.
What the devil was all that about?
Stephanie's husband.
What?
He thought she might be here. He can't find her.
You've been letting that woman in here all along?
I've grown fond of her, Will, and it is her room.
Was, you mean? Now I'm putting a stop to this. What?
Oh, Stephanie.
How did you get in here?
Through the back door. I always come in the back door.
Well, you just...
I'm going up to my room now. I'm going to my room. I don't feel very well. Good night.
What's the matter with her?
Will, I'm warning you. Stay right here. You stay here and don't say anything or do anything. And I mean that.
I don't want to go to Chicago. I want to stay here.
You don't have to go, Stephanie. You can stay here with me.
But they say I have to go and live with Aunt Louise.
Not anymore. You can stay here.
I can't.
Yes.
Miranda, do you hear that? Oh, Miranda, you bad doll. your face is all dirty again. I'll have to give you another bath. You naughty girl.
Later, dear. Rest now.
Yes, it's time to rest, Miranda. Goodbye, baby, in treetop.
Ellen, what's going on in there?
Go away, Will. Don't open that door.
Cradle will run.
Oh, thank God you're here, Mr. Miller.
Mr. Lanning, thanks for calling me. I got a cab up from the city.
I've been watching for you. I don't know what's going on.
Well, where's Stephanie?
Well, come on, follow me.
Hush, dear. Time to put Miranda to bed. You've had a busy day. And tomorrow, Mother's going to put up new curtains, white with little blue bells. We're saying goodbye to the pink bunny rabbit. There's my big girl.
Stephanie! Helen! It's Stephanie's husband. Open the door, Helen. Look, what is going on in there? I'm going to find out.
On the treetop, when the wind
Good Lord.
Where's Stephanie?
It's not possible.
Where is Stephanie?
And
I'll admit that Stephanie's room was a bit unusual. But think about your old room, in the old house you grew up in. Maybe it's waiting for you to return someday. Maybe even hoping. So if you should get the chance, why not go back and say hello, if you dare. In any case, I'll be back shortly. To be young again. We all search for that fountain of youth. And so often we don't realize it's with us all the time. You're only as old or as young as you feel. Those years don't matter. It's how you think that counts. I hope you'll keep thinking of us and join us again. Our cast included Mercedes McCambridge, William Redfield, Mary Jane Higbee, and Robert Dryden. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
She was a priestess in the temple of Apollo at Delphi. And she fell in love with me.
Hey, Pop, you know the sun's getting hot out here. Maybe you ought to get inside.
Anyhow, you swallow a few grains, and you go into a deep trance. And when you come to, or wake up, it's hundreds of years later.
Oh, rave on.
Now make plans to break out, Augie. Quickly before they come for you. Go get your gold.
Sure, get the gold. And then where do I hide?
You can hide anywhere. A secluded spot, a cave, a forest, a desert.
Yeah, great. And what do I do for chow?
I'm trying to explain this, Augie. You don't eat. You don't drink. You're oblivious to cold, to heat, to rain, to snow. And in several hundred years, you come alive again.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.